Salutations, service station attendants, Automatic here for Automatic Games. And it's day 3 of our Red Rocket build, our pre-war Red Rocket build. So pretty much just laying on the finishing touches, and I'm going to tackle a few side projects while we're at it. Try to clear up some of the myths surrounding Red Rocket. Anyways, set the record straight as far as some issues are concerned. So I hope you join me for this. And with no further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Well, hell, I'm at the loading screen, so let's not begin yet, but momentarily, folks, momentarily. So we've got a lot done thus far, but there is still a little more to do. Essentially, what remains is getting those employees and customers at the Red Rocket to do what it is that I would like them to do, whether it's through excruciating camera trickery or mod, which is always an option. I want it to look like this is a busy little station. So we'll see what we can do in that regard. Now, let's see. Red Rocket, of course, there are several throughout the Commonwealth, and of course, there are in the Capital Wasteland as well. You know, as far back as I can recall, with my experiences with Fallout, and for the record, I've been playing Fallout for 10 years, and a myriad of the titles that they've released as well, not limited to both Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4. So I do have a little bit of experience with this. Having said that, I am in no way, shape, or form an expert on all things Fallout. But I like to think that I can spot bullshit when I smell it. Well, that would be when I see it, right? And there are some misconceptions out there. So we want to clear some of that up. And at the same time, we're going to wrap up this build. There's also one other place I'd like to go. And I think that's Hubris Comics. There's something I want to see there. So here we go. Let's just kind of do a once-over of what we got. And, you know, if we want to be sticklers about the lore, you've got the cruiser here. I like it. I believe that's a... I might be wrong about this. Is that a Corvega-style car? I think it is a Corvega coupe. Of course, that is... This right here is the iconic Corvega that spans multiple Fallout titles. In fact, in some of the art that preceded this game, it was demonstrated by the artist that the patrol cars would in fact be this model. It only makes sense. It's a 4-door, right? Black and white police car, single strobe on the roof, which I suppose could be done. Yeah, I guess you could put it right there. Couldn't get the black and white effects, not without a modder's assistance or whatever. What did he want to say? Okay, good. Nothing of note. But nonetheless, it's not out of the realm of possibility. The police would field different models of car, especially if they derive themselves from the same company. Thank you, Loco. This here is what I'm talking about. Classic, eh? And welcome aboard, Gary. And I don't know, I owe you, man. I'm sitting here chatting away, talking about this cruiser, and all they can see is that dumbass logo. So, how you doing tonight? Or can you hear
Doing
me?
pretty good. How
Good.
are you doing?
I
I
can't.
forgot that I actually have to push a button to talk.
Oh, good. Good. That I can't.
Now I
I
can
can't.
actually talk and then you can hear me. It's almost as good as you leaving your logo up.
Is exactly what I was gonna say. I'm feeling a little bit less stupid, or at least I can share the ignorance just a tad.
I will
So,
I will I'll share it with you. That's okay.
thank you, thank you. I know you did that on purpose. um,
Gotta help the host feel good.
much appreciated. So, how's your day been today?
Not too bad. Nothing to complain about. I got some videos done and sorted through some stuff and yeah, been a pretty good day.
Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm close to finishing this up. I was just
Yeah,
kind
I've
of.
I haven't had a chance to see any of the Red Rocket build. You came on last night right as I was getting ready to go to bed, and I'm like, oh, I can't stay up. I gotta go to work.
Being responsible. It's the right thing to do, but it hurts.
Well, if it wasn't for all the, the luxuries I've grown accustomed to in life, like food, shelter, clothing,
Yeah,
I just wouldn't work anymore. But, gotta have those luxuries. I mean, gotta keep up with the Joneses.
I guess. I mean, you can take what you got and just live it up for a week or two until you peter out or die. But,
Very true.
I guess it is best to go ahead and stretch that out for as long as you can.
Yeah,
So this is what we got. Kind of a
very
long
nice.
shot of it.
I
Uh,
like the flowers.
Thanks. Yeah, that's about as far as it goes, because, camera trickery, you're not going to see beyond that point. And of course, the road is in a hellish condition, but
Is the road been patched?
slightly by a very bad MDOT. I mean, they
Uh,
they they filled these potholes, so it's not gravel. But other than that, it's pretty
right.
bad. And
Yeah,
under
yeah. Then
scrutiny,
really
you can see
smooth
the
it
right
all out.
angles. Yeah. So for my intents and purposes, I guess it'll suffice because I'm thinking like a shot would kind of be like from that angle. Those flowers there, that's kind of like my marker, so to speak.
Right.
Um, Although I would go a little bit beyond it, but yeah, that's and of course it'll all be in black and white. That's not really going to help the road. In fact, it'll probably make those patches jump out even more. But
Yeah, likely. Yeah.
well, I'll just grin and bear it. But as far as and this is something that kind of irks me is the sign doesn't look very pre-war, but I probably won't focus on that. Um, and then yeah, the police car. I was talking about how it's I think this is a Corvega coupe. I might be mistaken about that, but um, and in the art for the game, they turned one of these into a cruiser. One strange thing
Oh
about
yeah.
this game, as you know, there are no police cruisers, there are no fire trucks.
Right.
Um,
Yeah.
I've heard it said that there's ambulances, but I've never seen one.
No, I've seen those like news trucks or whatever, and that's about it.
Yeah, yeah. The other thing that kind of, I don't know, departs from a typical Red Rocket, but it's essentially I had to get a mod to clean this joint up to some extent, repair the sign, light it up, and virtually, well, not virtually, as far as I can tell at this point, anyways, all of the mods get rid of the automated arms that hang down right here.
Oh right. Yeah.
Um, and there was a discussion about this. Somebody completely disagreed with me on this number. But those arms are used to fill cars with, and you can dispute this yourself if you like. Those arms are used to fill cars with gasoline or diesel fuel. And then there's these bigger arms that are used to fill vehicles with coolant for the reactors or whatever.
Is that the bigger arm over by the truck?
Yeah, but then the weird thing is that's all like well demonstrated in concept art. But no matter which red rocket you're looking at, you don't see these arms, except for like there's some really small red rockets that don't even have a building attached to them.
Right. Yeah.
That are strictly coolant. And that's all they give you.
Right.
So it's strange. It's kind of like they went back and forth on.
Well, it seems like to me, it's like they converted an older red rocket station that sold fuel to one that also did the coolant for them.
Yeah. According to the wiki, it's I'm trying to recall exactly what it said because again we got into a discussion about this yesterday, and someone was adamant about the fact that Red Rocket does not sell gasoline or diesel. I disputed that, but I didn't want to, get into a debate about it where, while hosting a stream. But I had this strange reason to believe that Red Rocket did sell gasoline and diesel along with their coolant. I don't know why.
Well, I feel like they, at the very least, I mean, I don't know why you'd think they'd ever sell diesel. But, yeah, I mean, that sign doesn't say anything about it.
No, I wish they would clear that up for me.
I mean, and don't even mention gasoline.
No. So
but
then...
I just knowing, like, the history, like, fuel was pretty scarce, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, like, if it was completely scarce, or, what the deal was as far as if all the vehicles had already been converted to not use fuel.
Right.
I don't, as far as it gets to that point, I don't know, but at the very least, I'm sure that there was some sort of a crossover where they were selling all three, so...
Yeah, that's kind of what the wiki...
Maybe even clear into when the thing, when the war happened.
And that's kind of what the wiki says, that, that, what is it, that most of the Red Rockets in the Boston area sell gasoline, diesel, and coolant. Of course, the prices of gasoline and diesel are through the roof because of the resource wars. I would imagine, just inflation in general. It's well known that all the prices are through the roof. And then as to what the cars take, it's clear to me, anyways, that these style with the where you can actually kind of tell that the engine is in the back, the reactor or whatever. I don't know. It's clear to me that those run on fusion. Same thing can probably be said for the Corvega. Yeah, yep. And then with this truck though, not so much. I don't know what the truck would run on. Of course, I ignored that, and I'm feeding the truck coolant.
Right.
But I don't think anybody's going to care. But yeah, there's a lot of unanswered questions with all of that. And trying to look it up. I was looking stuff up last night, and there's just not a whole lot of information out there. Fortunately, there's no information that contradicts itself. Like, so what I know, I know at this point. But it's been kind of interesting trying to get into figure out what the business model of Red Rocket is. But of course, I feel like I have to do that in order to make a commercial for them. I need to know at least what they're selling.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna make your commercial for them?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now you've seen some of the other commercials I've put out, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
So
just
you're gonna make one yourself. Nice.
yeah. Because I was looking up old old service station commercials, and I just couldn't find any usable footage because all of them had logos all over the place. So then we've got,
No generic ones, huh?
right, yeah, which is kind of bizarre because even Coca-Cola's earliest commercials are generic. You can't tell what they're. It could be a Pepsi commercial, you know what I mean? If you took away the audio, you
Right.
just wouldn't know. Well, I guess it couldn't be Pepsi
Earthball
because they do have
rides.
those iconic bottles. Um,
Hey, Earthball rides. How are you doing?
hey, Earthball, how you doing? So, in terms of deco, I think most of this is done. Got the magazine rack, a bench that I saw this bench on the interior of a couple other Red Rockets. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used it. But upon seeing that, I thought, well, okay, that's kind of a standard thing. I don't know that booths
Right.
are, but they
Oh,
work.
they probably weren't, but yeah, they fit in, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Um, and you've got the oh, sales area, little coffee bar. Uh, with everything you would need for that. I wish this map
Yeah.
had highways on it. That was my intent, is put a road map up there, but no such luck. Oh, and this might be my favorite. My inspiration for this, of course, comes from Phoenix. That's Phoenix Embrace. To those
Yeah.
that might watch this and aren't familiar, Gary knows her all too well. Um, she has all those containers, and so I
That's
watch.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched one of her videos about that. I wanted to put more beer in there, but then I thought, there has to be a limit at which the frame rate starts to drop. So
Right. Yeah, it's unfortunate you couldn't find a map with roads and or and with the different commonwealths
yeah,
because
yeah, just a
they
map of
had
the
split into the
Commonwealth.
commonwealths. Right. Yeah, because they'd split up into different commonwealths. They kind of went away from the states kind of thing, and that would have
Oh
been kind of
yeah.
cool.
Well, now was that pre-war that they split up like that?
Yeah, yeah, it was either before Anchorage, Alaska,
Mm-hmm.
or just after. I can't remember.
Ah,
It
yeah, that
may even have been before Canada was annexed, potentially.
gotcha.
I don't know. I'd have to go look at to see what they say about like the time frame and stuff.
Thing I love about this map is I mean, there's plenty not to like because it's not very lore friendly. Then, if this is a station just before the bombs drop, but it's a friendly map. And by that I mean it does say hi right there in the bottom left hand corner.
Oh, yep.
I mean, how many maps just flat out give you a greeting like that? That's
You gotta love those.
yeah. Now I'm not sure about the Vim poster, and the reason for that is researching Red Rocket. I've come to realize that Nuka-Cola and Red Rocket kind of go hand in hand. So
Right.
Vim might need to go because that's kind of a faux pas. But then again, now I'm at the point where I'm like, I kind of want to go up to Far Harbor and
Right. Yep.
see if they're selling Vim and the Red Rockets there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm running around Far Harbor at the moment.
Ooh,
Don't know.
if you
I'm
happen
doing
to
it on my
see a Red
survival
Rocket,
play.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah. If I
if
see
you
a red
happen to
rocket,
enter
I'll
a
check
Red
it out for
Rocket,
you.
keep an eye out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Snugs is in here too.
hey,
Hey.
Snugs the Bear, how are you? You don't have to apologize for missing a stream.
I am glad to see you. We could
Doing
really use a
great.
hand.
Although, I'm gonna scratch your name off my shit list real quick. Hold on. There we
Right
go.
before you put on your red lipstick.
Yeah. Beautiful reference.
Thank you. I'll be here all night, or at least for like the next hour.
Right on. Last night we were putting someone. I think it was Kat said something. And Snugs, you know you're welcome, of course. Kat said something about between the two beacons on the police car. You know, it needs a speaker. I think it was Kat. And ultimately,
Oh, I can see that.
I decided to go with that speaker. The only downside is if you look close enough, you can see it inside the car.
See down below. Yeah.
But I mean, for sake of filming, you won't be able to see it.
Do something.
But my
Right.
first option, my first suggestion was to make an amp and put it up there, but it ended up looking kind of silly.
Hope you ain't one of them
Right.
saints.
But here's the amp inside at the cashier's
I saw
desk.
you miniaturized one. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know if they use that or if that's just a novelty, but another problem I have is this lady's face.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
That just kind of sounds funny, but you know what my real problem is? This lady's
Your
face. But her face is
it looks like she gets out of hand every so often. You have to slap her around a little bit.
Yep.
I said, stop taking from the counter.
I mean, I hate to be this way, but I kind of got to take on the role of, like, Red Rocket corporate. And, no. For the sake of the commercial, nope. This girl's not going to cut it.
It's simple as that.
We need to... She might be the normal cashier at this location, and that's fine, but we got to bring in... We got to bring in some
To
hottie.
bring in a body double.
Yep.
Double for the commercial. Don't worry, we'll slip you $50 so you won't get your feelings hurt.
Exactly.
Just be happy we don't, give you the old backhand.
Like her boss apparently does.
You want a fresh one?
Down here below the counter, she's got her... I guess that's probably her ledger or something like that. Hey, Colonel
yeah.
Gutsy, welcome aboard. Made a Minuteman embassy in Boston Airport. Oh, that's
I don't
cool.
know what that amp does.
I don't think it does anything.
You're doing a condom machine? Oh, I gotta see it.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be the last bit of the tour.
Sweet.
We'll take a glance at these shelves. The cigarettes. Now, I could have just tried to fill these shelves with cigarettes, but honestly, I was just getting pissed at the process, and so I stopped.
Yeah, I completely understand that. Denise would have had those things filled, like,
Oh,
she'd
yeah.
have to add more shelves just to put them on there.
She'd probably have the little price tags too, for each
Yeah,
shelf.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have outsourced this to her. To be perfectly honest.
I'd have every settlement decorated to the nines if I could do that.
Yep. So here's the restroom. Oh, that's right. I have my HUD off. Hold on one second. Let me clear my throat. Okay. Oh, that was Soul Survivor that asked what the amp actually does. I don't know what it does, to be honest. I haven't found a use for it. And I might be wrong about this, but I think it's under decoration. I don't know. I need to turn my HUD back on, but we'll finish the tour first. You got your little janitor's area, another Red Rocket jumpsuit, mop, bucket, wet floor sign, nothing too fancy. Since this is pre-war, it's not too cluttered. I mean, they do clean the place, but it's still a gas station. So, got your bathroom stall. As somebody asked what communist installed the toilet paper there. It's a good question.
Did they do it backwards? Yeah.
Yep.
Communist.
And then you come over here and wash your hands, and I mean, your girl's waiting in the car, you're washing up. Well, hello. Right there. The Condomatic machine.
That's pretty awesome.
And you know,
Love
you
it.
just you hit the dials to decide which one, and you collect it from down
Safety
there.
always.
Yep. Be aware.
That is too awesome.
Snugs and Kat were here when I started work on that. Hey, JPEG, how you doing?
Absolutely perfect. JPEG, how's it
Yep.
going?
That was JPEG that asked what communist installed the toilet paper.
Too funny.
You know, JPEG, the line was memorable. You're
Too bad you weren't.
I mean, I don't have the heart to carry on, but yeah, no, you're memorable, buddy.
That's just the way you said that. I was like, that's just like the next part that's gonna come out.
The line was
Oh,
memorable.
what a-
Well, it's sad. I didn't really remember it was him, but now that he says it, I know it was him. So I think by saying the line was memorable, that was a confession on my part. I apologize, JPEG. I've always loved you.
And we're having way too much fun already.
From my experience in the wasteland, heavily radiated chicks are the freakiest. Well, you know, there's something to be said for, I think I've heard this said, infected girls do it better. That's just straight up true. I don't know firsthand. But, I mean, you get crabs, you just scrub it.
Another day of hard work. It never
Just scrub it.
changes.
Yeah.
Again, that's just what I've read on the wiki, on the crabs wiki. The last spot to check out. We'll just follow this.
As long as you don't get Mirelurks, I mean, you just can't get rid of those with a good scrubbing.
Yeah, that's true. Mirelurks have staying power when they're down under, and I don't mean Australian Mirelurks. You got an extra engine there, big old jug. Because, you know, they play in kind of a garage band when they're not repairing cars. The car itself,
Hit us hard.
you know, its fusion engine, or core, or whatever we're going to call
It's
it,
got
isn't
that
bad.
a jug garage band.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
And it's always a bad sign when you're at a professional garage and they've got a beer poster on the wall. But maybe it's a good sign. I mean, you know, honestly, who doesn't pay their mechanics in beer occasionally?
That's how you get it like a couple days earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Pre 12-pack, you can have it ready for me by tomorrow afternoon.
Now, all this smoke and mist, that's a combination of a fog condenser, and obviously there's a generator hidden in there, and it's not very well hidden, as you can see. But
Actually, the sliding door,
We've got to do something.
Soul Survivor, in this Red Rocket, those come standard. So they're not even optional. You don't have to tick a box and pay extra for them or nothing.
oh, but he means the one for the restroom, and that actually wasn't there.
Oh, the one in the restroom, was it?
No,
Okay.
that was just an open door. In fact, does this one have a door? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it should. Yeah.
But
Whoa.
yeah, I had to
It's right in
install
your
this
face.
one. There was some question. Snugs will remember this. There was some question about the fact that it's got a window.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that too when you had it closed. I'm like, all right, well, I guess you can't really see into the stall.
No, that's true. That's true. But the employees
Haven't
come in
been
here
doing
to
it a couple
change and stuff.
Right. Somebody not so modest leaves the door open. You look in there and you just see their grunting face.
Yep. That's what keeps her coming to work. That's what gets her beat up.
Yeah. She won't stop watching.
It got a soda fountain, but I didn't like the sign because you know they don't have pure Nuka-Cola soda fountains from Nuka World. So I think that's a Nuka-Cola Victory or something like that. No, it's Quantum is what it is, but kind of hid the sign
Oh, okay.
to imply that it's just Nuka-Cola.
Right.
And yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the tour.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I think it'll suffice. As to what remains is, see, I've given all these guys invisible rugs, but as you can clearly see, they've taken to just being like Elliot Ness and the Untouchables, walking down the middle of the street with their guns drawn. And that's not exactly what I wanted to do. That seems kind of odd to be doing before the war.
Yeah, definitely.
We're in some real trouble here.
Hey, Focal Pizza! 544. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, folks.
And thank you, Colonel. Much appreciated. Now, but yeah, I've got, like, the policeman's supposed to be standing here with his clipboard, like he's checking out the truck. I don't understand why they won't stay on that. I'm gonna turn the HUD back on now. And I do understand that there's mods. You know, I'm trying to think, what am I using to get those rugs? Go ahead and autosave. And Sushi Cat was telling me about CVE. I was looking for it. Or no, it's CVA, right? Commonwealth Vanilla Assets or something.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't find it. Of course, I'm asking Gary about mods.
Yeah, you're definitely talking to the wrong dude for that. I've yet to meet a mod I like.
Yeah, Gary lives his life with very little stress. He's mod-free. How long have you been mod sober now?
Since June-ish of 2016.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I've, been tempted a time or two, and then I realized that my life is just so much better without them.
Yep, that's the way it goes with all addictions.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to lie to my wife anymore, and
cover it up at work.
Right, exactly.
Were you installing a mod, Gary? No, I
no, I was just downloading the company's financials so I could sell them.
No, I was just smoking a joint in there. I wasn't downloading no mods.
Just doing a line of coke. Leave me alone.
Okay, just checking.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I think there's a mod when Kellogg, where Kellogg basically downloads his memories into Liberty Prime. What?
What? Why would you want to do that?
Hey, Sushi Cat, you're up early.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Cat, how's it going?
No, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Are you up early or up late?
Yeah. A bit of both. I woke up at about 2.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize you were streaming. My notification never came up.
Bastards at YouTube. I'm gonna write them a fucking letter. Let's see. Hold on. Stand by. I'm getting some massage or some messages.
Much prefer the massages.
I really would. No offense, Maxwell, but I think your massages are a lot better than your messages. But yeah, of course you can jump into Discord. I say I think because I don't know. But I am rip-roaring ready to find out. So hop on in here and bring those fingers.
We have a Kevin in the chat as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin
JPEG,
Alabear.
my sleep pattern really is screwed.
Is it? I'm sorry if I'm a contributor to that.
No,
I don't think I am.
Where I passed out at about, God, it must have been about 4 or 5 o'clock yesterday. After being awake at 6, I kind of slept longer than intended.
That's natural, I think. Getting up that early. About midday,
Yeah.
it's just... At least for me, my whole
I am
world
glad
comes
to see
crashing
you.
down.
We
Well,
could
he's
really use
doing
a
what
hand.
he's supposed to do. Cat, I was just, Shit, they're in
Wow.
trouble.
Your shelves look good.
Thank you. Damn it, I'm gonna hear what this guy
Glad to
has
help
to
out.
say, because I can't have this
What
whole thing
seems
go
to be the problem?
sideways.
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby. It's too risky to have them so close, and we need someone to clear them out.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
It'll be good
Hey,
knowing
Mark
how to keep
Jackson.
an eye under every log
Mr.
and
Mark
yeah.
Jackson.
Yep. Later, Mark. Have a good one.
Alright, have a good night, hon.
See you, Mark.
Thanks for popping your head in the door. Always appreciated. I'll be on your back porch, Mark, if you need me.
Oh, you made one, huh?
Yes, there it is. There it is. The beer cooler. Inspired by Phoenix Embrace. Got a glass top. It's got a fog condenser in there, which isn't really visible. It does shed a little light on the inside. That explains the blue. You'd almost think that comes from the neon lights, but it doesn't. But essentially, it's Institute walls shrunk down and a glass floor over it.
Yeah.
And some kind of Institute vent as well.
Oh, we have Snuggly Bear.
Snugs, welcome aboard. Or welcome to the server.
Back hurts. My feet hurts.
Hello?
Hurts.
Snuggly bear.
Come
Oh,
on,
it's working.
Snugs. All your snuggle buddies are waiting for you.
Yeah, Snugs, I want Snuggles. Come on.
You got a dangerous
I want
looking
bear
creature.
hugs.
Hope you ain't here for me.
Oh, you're here for the bear hugs.
Who isn't?
Making us wait. Making us wait.
Hello, Gary. I didn't know you. I just realized you're here.
Crowded. A few more beds would
Yeah,
be
I was here clear back when I had to tell Otto to take off his logo and actually show his screen.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He was
a-
going at it too for a while.
I
I was
was.
just like, I'm waiting for it to pop up, and he's describing all the different vehicles, and I'm like, I'm not seeing them. That was good fun. And then I followed that up with,
easy living. This
you know,
ain't.
making myself look like an idiot. So we were even after that.
Yeah.
I still like that condom machine.
Yes,
Thank-
yes.
As a joke challenge for your build here, that actually came out really well.
Thanks. And Shell suggested that I put a shipment of rubber. They spelled it wrong. It's supposed to be rubbers, but so there's rubbers in there.
Nice.
Makes sense, right?
Great idea.
That's a birch. Well, so yeah, so Kat, that's pretty much all this changes. I've finished doing the shelving, the stocking, I
Thanks for
should say.
agreeing to help.
You got the soda machine out of there.
I did. I was not.
Yeah,
I
I
was-
was in the stream when you took it out. You were just like, "Fuck all these people, get lost."
Well, I mean, the way they were congregating around it was just obnoxious.
where you were trying to decorate and there was that one guy that just kept getting in your way?
Yeah.
I think
think
you
it was
moved
him.
like what, 3 or 4 times to decorate, and he was like, "And now that you've moved, I will stand in your way once again."
Hey, Snugs, is it? I mean, this is just a common problem. It's not an indictment of you, but is it muted? Do you have your mic muted?
Doesn't look like it
Okay.
on my side.
I know.
Well,
I know.
but
Snugs is a dumb.
some mics will actually have a mute button
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
on the actual microphone, and it doesn't show up in Discord.
Yeah, mine does.
I've made that mistake more than enough times.
Oh god, the number of times I've done it, I've gone to like the bathroom or something, I've come back, I've gone, yeah guys, I'm back, how are you all? And I've
5
been
minutes later,
muted.
like, you're sitting there going, how come nobody's answering me? I'm trying to, like, interject here. Snugs, another thing is check
That
to see
looks
if you
good,
have to actually
Otto.
push a button to talk. Because that's what I was doing. I was talking to Otto, and he couldn't hear me. He's like, well, I guess at least, maybe at least you can hear me. I'm like, oh yeah, I have to actually push a button to talk. Well, I feel like a dick.
I turn the push to talk off, that irritates me.
And
Well,
for those of you who haven't seen, here's all the bells and whistles on the police car. I had
nice.
to. I just
like
had
it.
to.
Very nice.
It's not going to
we
be in the
had a-
commercial. That's just my ADD.
Right.
We had a long conversation
Completely
yesterday
understandable.
about whether or not this red rocket actually provides all 3 kinds of fuel, or if it's just the one.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Otto and I were discussing that.
I prefaced the video with that. Kind of.
Hey.
In fact, I might have been too harsh in my
There she
words.
is.
I said there's some bullshit out there, and I wanted to clear it up. But yes, there was a bit of a debate with a friend yesterday about that. And,
Hello?
Snugs, how are you?
Yay, there's a
Snugs.
snag.
Oh my god, my microphone is stupid. It is connected to my headset and not my snowball. I'm about to strangle my headset.
That'll just
Was
cause
it the
more
button?
technical problems.
I have we bought a snowball for recording so we could stop using the headset recording because it made our sound really staticky and you can pick up everything in the background.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's connected to the headset now. It didn't do it last time actually.
You may have to do something in your settings in Discord to switch it to your snowball.
Well, folks,
Or set it to default.
I gotta say, my intention is to stay here and figure out how to get these settlers to do what I want. But then again, I don't want them getting pissed because I'm not dealing with these ghouls, so I'm actually going to have to do a modicum of adventuring for a second. Gotta go to Wicked Shipping. So, unfortunately, we have to have fun.
Idle Rogues is what I use.
Terrible.
It is.
How will we ever survive having fun?
I really don't want to. I don't want to subject you guys to an actual mission. That's just too much excitement.
Otto, the one thing I didn't see for sale in there was lotto tickets.
Auto tickets?
Auto tickets. Auto lotto. I will say this, when it comes to adventuring with Ray proper, which is who this is under the gas mask, I just don't have the heart to actually show him. Because why would the old guy ever leave the vault again, to be honest?
Right, very true.
He's got this way overpowered weapon that can kill anything in one hit. It's dumb, but then again, since my point in Ray is to just do these, it's not really to play the game. I hate to say that.
1950s lottery tickets are so fucking
Is this
boring.
your guy that's the Vault Tech guy?
Yeah, this is the
Oh man, I
overseer
always
of
thought
Vault
this was
88.
the Brotherhood.
No. She.
Oh wow.
No, Dirk is the
Hey,
Brotherhood
Denise.
character.
How are
Yeah.
you?
Hey, Denise.
Hey,
How are you?
Phoenix.
Hey, we can hear you now, Snugs.
Yeah, Snugs, that worked.
Also, I'm gonna throw a link into your or a picture into your Discord.
Okay.
1950s lottery tickets are boring as.
Oh,
Hey,
is that
Denise.
what it is? Let me deal with whatever this is.
That's New South Wales. No wonder it's boring.
Rust Devils.
Probably wasn't even any United States Lotto tickets back in the
I
day.
don't know where those ones are.
Essentially, with a one-hit, one-kill gun, I want to find the strongest Rust Devil and take it out first. Which isn't going to be a Rust Devil at all. It's going to be one of their robots, of course.
Don't get killed, Otto.
What the?
Oh, I will. No, I'll try not to. This gun is ridiculous, though. This is so game-breaking, but at the same time, occasionally it's a blast. I mean, and let's be honest. So I've targeted everyone but one. If I hit all my targets, why the hell would the remaining one remain? If I were him, I'd get the fuck out of there. That didn't work like I wanted.
Oh, yeah, see, you wouldn't find any in the U.S. Wasn't until 1960s.
Really?
I've got
yeah.
one here. I don't know. I don't think it is US, but it's 1959, and it's a Social and Welfare Services Lotteries Board ticket.
You're gonna fall down that rabbit hole again.
I
In the
am.
early 20th century, it was illegal in the U.S. and most of Europe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Was
Wow.
illegal?
The lotteries.
Lotto tickets and stuff. Things of that ilk.
In Utah, it's illegal. Any gambling is illegal in Utah.
Now, Kat, what I
Because they don't know
could
how to
do,
live.
I could just, like, not necessarily put it in, maybe a sign for it or something in the actual Red Rocket, but maybe, like, at some point in the commercial, just show a still frame, almost like the picture that you showed, but custom, of course, with, like, a lottery logo. Because, of course, not everything has to be a in-game asset. I can Photoshop some shit.
Go?
I'm
Hey,
sure you can
Snugs.
find, Otto, I'm sure you can find somewhere in a commercial or maybe a old TV show of someone doing a black and white bingo game, doing the blowing of the balls. And
I'm sorry.
Oh,
what?
man, blowing of the balls. Now you're talking my language.
You just had to turn that nasty, didn't you?
Oh, just head into the bingo hall. Ooh, are you gonna do the blowing of the balls?
You can cut that piece out and put it in like a gambling, like how you pull like the Powerball does.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Gary?
yeah.
Gary, don't
Yes,
be an
ma'am.
ass. Say hello to Denise.
I did say hello. She didn't hear me.
She's on. Her mic is off.
mic
right
is
now.
But she
But
is
if
in
she's-
chat on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
she
she's
said that-
listening on YouTube, she'd be able to hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, she said that she's gonna stay on mute on the mic for a minute. Because,
Mainly because Gary didn't
Charles
say hi.
is. But yeah, Charles hasn't gone to sleep yet. He's waking up at like all little noises.
I guess Charles is in charge. What? Thanks, Snuds. I'm glad somebody got that.
Oh, I got
TV
it.
show.
Watch all those crazy old TV shows. That's what makes me feel so old sometimes.
Right.
I
Hey,
grew up with those
I'm
crazy
like
old TV shows.
I'm like 28, and yeah, what was it you were talking about? The Golden Girls? I used to watch that like religiously.
And the Golden Girls go way back before you, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, holy shit, I remember that.
You remember Mr. Belvedere? Mr.
Oh
Belvedere?
man, streets on the China never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kick your jacket? When you go through the door, no one glared. Well, sometimes things get turned around and no one's spared. Yes, I remember the damn words of the song. Suffice to
Why'd you
say,
stop? I was dancing.
all hands look out below. There's change in the status quo. We might need all the help that we can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We might just live the good life yet. That's it.
You remember
sorry.
the oldest son in Mr. Belvedere TV show?
No. I remember all the words of the
That's
song.
Marilyn Manson.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh,
I'm
shit.
serious.
This show,
I'll put them up.
I can't whistle right now. The Andy Griffin Show.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a good one, too.
I watched that religiously with my uncle.
I liked, oh, what was his name?
Mr. Belvedere went for 5 years? Damn, I don't
Jerry
remember that.
something.
Baby,
Seinfeld?
Googling anything like Golden Google or anything with golden and shower in the comments is
Yeah.
just not a good idea.
It doesn't
Yes,
seem like a good idea, no.
I'm sorry, did that guy just...
That's why I just got killed. Because some dude just ran by in his underwear. And I was like, what the hell is that? And then some robot came up and pinched me. And I died.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, it is. But it's not all that new. The other day I was playing and a child was running around with a gun that almost looks like the same kid. And he had on underwear, but he had a gun. And after he killed some enemies, he walked back to a little like campsite where 2 adults were dead. I don't know what to make of that, but at least I captured it in a stream for posterity, but
Andy Griffin Show.
is that a
That's
segue
some
from
Family
kids
Guy
to...
shit right there.
That little cute robot killed me. Yeah, he does have to die. Hey, Kevin. Are you leaving? Did he
No,
say
it's just BRB.
Godspeed?
I think it's Jerry Lewis.
Damn, it started me back here.
What does that say on there?
On where?
It comes up as a green screen, and then the very bottom where you click out, it says you say okay.
Oh yeah, so that's a mod that refurbishes old stuff. So you can get a damaged plate or a dirty plate, and it makes it a clean plate. I hate that it shows you that every time you load, but in fact, it's one of those mods that I'm determined to uninstall here once I figure out everything that I've built with it and get rid of that. I don't know that I have to, but I try to be thorough with that shit.
Huh.
Oh, that's why.
I don't want to mix it up with the Rust Devils this time. The Abernathys can handle them.
I wouldn't say that because the one time I left Abernathy Farm to fend for themselves, all of them died.
I ran into that problem too.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're like the one NPCs that will die if you do not come and save them.
Well, to compound matters, I have a mod that makes all of my settlers mortal. So, I mean, any of them will die if I don't.
Any of them won't die.
Yep.
You see, I am on my current playthrough. Yeah, I'm not worrying too much about settlement at this present moment in time, and if people die, they die. Because I literally cannot survive an attack on a settlement.
At least you're willing to admit that.
She has some really scary mods on her.
I almost
on her
died.
game.
Yeah, I almost died leaving the vault. I did die in Sanctuary.
Some pretty intense mods you got going there.
Yeah, it's not a mod loadout for the faint-hearted, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know there was one that if I did use mods, it's the new latest and greatest in way of survival type mods, and it's supposed to make shit really intense and very
I like
difficult.
taking their feet out.
JPEG, I play it because it's fun. And it's yeah, the sense of accomplishment I get when I actually like do something.
Actually, don't die right away.
Yeah, you know, it's like it's quite the adrenaline rush and quite the endorphin high when you do actually when you do actually succeed.
That's the thing with regular survival play. It loses all challenge after about level 35 or 40.
Yeah.
Not really all challenge, but like most of the challenge is gone. And so you're like, I'm like constantly tempted. I'm like, I should go start a new character so I can get the challenge again.
I don't know about that. I guess maybe for you guys it might be, but you know, because of what my character is, Gary, how I got to that level. Deathclaw still scares the poop out of me.
Didn't you cheat?
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're talking about like the super powered Deathclaw that is leveling with you. You know, if you're level 600, you go against that first Deathclaw that you have to encounter there in
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
whatchamacplace? Yeah, by the museum. I mean, you just walk up and flick him with your finger and you'd kill him.
Yeah, that one was easy. But the one on top of I have a jetpack mod on, and I'm bouncing around the top
garden?
of the rooftops, and here I'm thinking I'm safe from anything up here. And all of a sudden, there's a Deathclaw sitting on top of a giant building that I'm jumping up on top of.
That's a scripted event when you come out. Yeah.
I know where you're at there. Now, did JPEG just say he's out? Does he mean he's out? He's
No, I think he's out of my mod list.
Oh, gotcha.
He's outside on top of a building.
Yeah.
I didn't know they could be up there.
You could be surprised where a Deathclaw can go.
Yeah. Oxhorn actually did a video about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know how I got up there. You know, was trying to come up with some sort of explanation for it, and he couldn't.
Seeing a Deathclaw in Vegas come through the door to kill you.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Yeah, they used to be intelligent Deathclaws.
Because it was a loading door that you
would be able diesel can blow up.
Deathclaw's right behind you.
Okay, Maxwell.
It's got an engine that can blow up.
Always on that. That's okay. All right. What was the name of that thing? It started with a P. I always forget to just play it. Christ, it's going to be under my miss anyways. So maybe it didn't start with a P.
It'd still be, yeah, it'd be under miss. Oh, it's, what's the name of this, whatever trading?
Wicked.
Yeah, go down to Wicked. I saw something with Wicked.
I think
Wicked
that was the
business.
key.
We're having some wicked business here.
Blake, I want you to listen to me as a brother here. This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
go
It
his
seems
way?
so weird.
We are in
The
way
stream
over our
and
heads,
everything is
man.
on mute on the
I
stream,
can't
so I
see a
can't
way
hear
out of
nothing.
this.
Yeah.
No way
Yeah.
except shutting down and getting out of Dodge.
I like watching these streams after I get done.
I just want both of us to get
Ooh,
out.
that's too much time commitment.
Not for me.
The last
Okay.
one.
Well, I gotta say that that holotape was wicked awesome.
Yeah, I came across an old stream video that I didn't realize I had uploaded, but I had set it to private. I accidentally set it to public today, and JPEG started watching it. And it's from when I did my county crossing. And he's like, "Who's all in there? Is Tony in there?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, Tony was in there." And I think Kat had stopped by at one point, and Di was in there, and Denise was in there, and Mark had showed up, and
That's funny.
but I put it back to private. So sorry, JPEG, if you wanted to finish watching it. But I pulled out a couple parts of that stream that were actually important, and I'm uploading those, so you can at least see the interesting parts of the build, the ones that I deemed interesting anyway.
Did
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
you
gonna
could
have
always
to
set it to
send-
unlisted and send JPEG a link.
There you go. We could do that.
Are you not going to loot the Wicked Shipping truck?
Yeah. Which one? This one here?
The one by the entrance,
One that doesn't have
by
the dented,
by the
gate.
entrance to the warehouse.
Of course,
One in
that
the
was my
middle.
intention. I was going to do that the whole time, Kat. I don't know what you're on about. That's exactly where I was heading by way of the roof and behind the building.
Those grenades, you find them in here when you get that mod that I was telling you about. With the Death Claw mod.
Oh, I gotcha, yeah.
JPEG, if you do want to watch it all several hours of it, I will put it to unlisted and send you a link. I want to
Yeah,
make
I'm
my
trying to think.
make my subs happy.
I have so many comments I need to actually respond
Nice.
to.
How are people feeling about the new YouTube change?
Oh, fuck the new YouTube change.
What
and
a
I don't even
change.
monetize, but you know, it's like I've seen people that are under 1,000 subscribers and under 4,000 views, and they're just like, well, yeah, it's like I was having fun, and I might consider continuing doing it and that, but
What are you doing?
you know, with the new rules and that, I just don't have the input to making videos. 'Cause
Wait,
they just keep
what
fucking
new
us up.
rules?
Thank you. Oh wow, Otto, you didn't hear about it?
No.
Well, YouTube is changing it that if you're not making a certain amount of money off the ad revenue from monetizing, they pretty much you are not allowed to monetize. If you're making a certain amount of money off of monetizing, you're allowed to monetize. Pretty much.
Yeah, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 views before you can even consider monetizing.
Wow.
4,000
This is
views
what
on the
Cider was
per
talking about
video.
the other night.
4,000 views over the course of 12 months.
Ah,
And if you lose that 4,000 views, you lose your rights to monetize.
that's wonderful.
Or if you drop underneath 1,000 subscribers, you lose the right to monetize.
You know, it seems
And
really
a whole bunch of people that were already monetizing their videos, you know, for that 2 cents that they'll actually get.
Right.
They're not actually being given any sort of like feed in or anything. They've given them 30 days to unmonetize their videos, or they'll just like stop everything for them.
I already did
Jesus.
it.
Oh, now I know what you're gonna do with that tire.
Oh yeah, so we were talking about that. We were talking about tires yesterday. Remember, you, me, and Di, and whoever else was in here, and how desperately I wanted to get tires. So
Yeah.
this is rubber gold. If I see a tire, I'm like, oh, I'm taking this shit with me. It's like,
Do you know how many tires there are at Sanctuary?
Yeah, but they're
Are
not
there?
that size. This is a small one.
Are there any small ones at Sanctuary?
Possibly. I think there's fucking loads of them dotted around.
Oh yeah, there was one by the bathtub.
And Brahman
Yes.
scared me. I couldn't see him through my tire.
Yes, Soul. Taking the fun out of the internet.
Well, I was just sitting there thinking, like, that's really stupid for them to do that with the monetization, because if you think about it, it's free advertising essentially for them.
Yep.
For the smaller channels that don't get as many views, that would not earn as much money, to actually be able to turn on monetization. They're going to pay you like maybe a cent or two per month, and you know, they're getting all this advertising. That's pretty much free for them. That's really stupid to not do it.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Well,
And
the
I
other
believe
thing-
they
I'll be
did
right
it.
back.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I think they did it because of it was the stupid Paul Logan.
No, I don't think it was Paul Logan. I think that the preferential stuff,
Looking for trouble, I hope.
the changes that they're putting in there, that was Paul Logan. But I think it has more to do with advertisers being shown on extremist content, like
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
like ISIS
Took care of those
fucking
ghouls that were giving you trouble.
videos, or you know, things along that line. You know, terrorist indoctrination videos, and on the there was another one that happened shortly thereafter, and it was cartoons aimed at children with
Yeah, it is
explicit content and shit like that. So I think that's got
back
more to
hurts,
do with why
feet
they've
hurt.
changed these
Everything hurts.
the rules on the just the general people. And I think the Paul Logan stuff is, and a lesser extent, the PewDiePie hit pieces. I think that that's another thing that's played into the YouTube priority changes.
They always make the changes that affect the content creators who are trying to build a community.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's I'm not I'm not disagreeing there, but I'm not putting it down to the Paul Logan stuff. I'm putting it down to the extremist content that had adverts put on it. I'm putting it down to the fucking cartoons aimed at children where you have
Oh yeah, that YouTube Kids. Ugh.
yeah,
coming
you
in
know,
pretty
that
good.
kind of stuff. That's what I'm putting these changes down to. That's much more likely than the Paul Logan stuff. The changes to YouTube priority is much more likely to do with Paul Logan, and like I said, the hit pieces on PewDiePie.
It still seems like Paul Logan wins in the end.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He went from
Content creators who can do whatever they want and get away with it, and then I think I had this conversation earlier. I don't know who was I talking to, but it was they do one thing and another YouTube creator who's just starting try to mimic that, they would instantly get their channel shut down. Whereas Paul Logan and them just get a slap on the wrist and, oh, you get your that one video taken down, but you get no consequences for it.
Right.
A channel who tries to replicate their big mentor would immediately get their channel taken down.
Will
Yeah,
those
it's
tires
like-
disappear on you?
I don't think they will. Can anybody verify?
No, they-
the one from Sanctuary shouldn't. I can't say about the other one because it
Yeah, the
depends
other one may.
how it's in. If the cell reset,
Oh, gotcha.
then it might not be. It might not be there.
Look at all these tires. This is the best day of my fucking life.
So there's a lot of tires there then?
Oh yeah,
Jesus, yeah.
jackpot.
Normally
Am
don't
I
realize
edit
it.
from
I
that
just
Woody
clean
you
'em.
just popped?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a thick one. I can fit it right through this tire and get some squeeze.
So
That's bad.
yeah, Sanctuary, good place for tires.
Yeah.
I always thought they were the big tractor tires or
I'm glad that they're not. I mean, this is great.
I don't know if it would despawn. A lot of crap I've thrown down in the world and I've come back to it and it still would be there.
I remember seeing was it Phoenix that got folding chairs that were folded up and dragged them back to one of her places. Might not have been Phoenix. I think it was. So
Yeah, I think that was the name.
it makes me curious if those ever respawned. Hey, Kevin, welcome back, babe. Is that weird? Is that just a you and Cat thing?
But
If
it's
so.
alright, because I call him Babe in French, so you can call him Babe in English.
I got you covered.
Is Kevin here?
Yeah, Kevin's
He's
here.
in the chat.
Tell him I said hi too.
Oh, you can't see
Well,
the chat,
he can hear you.
He can hear you.
Yeah,
Oh, hello, Kevin.
Otto recently got a Elgato, so he can sync up with Discord streams.
Yeah, it's like fate and dreams colliding.
I'm actually running a double window right now.
Hey, kids.
Hey, Jacob.
JPEG.
Jacob. JPEG. Mr.
How-
Death.
How is one this fine, whatever it is, evening?
I'm fine. I just got tired of typing.
Understandable.
That's why I prefer to come in. It's like, I'd rather chat, less typing.
I have light off over here because Mort's asleep, so it's much easier to just talk and try to stay relatively quiet than it is to argue with my keyboard to try and find the
letters
I need.
Oh, I can say I've been doing chicken feed all day.
Another day of hard.
So apparently
Picking up
Kevin
the
doesn't have
keyboard.
access to your
Your Discord.
yeah, he doesn't have access to your Discord.
Kevin
That's by
doesn't?
design, right?
It's
Yeah.
true. He's not on your list.
Oh my god.
I'll throw
Why?
him a link. But
Yeah,
he's going to be leaving for work in a moment anyway, so he
but
won't be
by
able
all
to join
means,
this.
anything for my
JPEG.
princess. Bring him in here.
So I built your your deal that you did with the you did the power generator shed there at your Red Rocket in Nuka World.
Right, the boxcar one.
Yeah, I built that, and I got that video coming out. Actually, my videos actually, I didn't show the building of the bottom part. Because I was like halfway done building. I'm like, I should have recorded this. I'm not tearing it down. I'll just show putting the roof on. So it still ended up being like 15 minutes me putting the roof on. But I had a link in the description to your video and stuff like that. So yeah.
Well, very cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Look forward
no
to that.
problem.
Seeing how you did, or what you did with it, rather.
Right.
There's like a bathtub full of tires a bit further up.
Oh my God. This is like Christmas morning in a
You
bathtub.
may not be able to
That's
make
the
it.
one I thought you were getting all the tires from.
This is the one I'm getting all excited about.
I know there's a tire up there by, where the yellow house across the street from your blue house.
So I was
there's
watching.
like tires over there.
I was watching this badass stream last night where this guy was gonna go. He was going and getting tires and taking them back to his settlement. Fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
he was
One of the
getting
most
all
exciting
hard.
things ever.
He was getting all hard over getting tires and taking them back.
Rubber.
You gotta watch
He
this shit.
didn't even carry him with his hands.
No,
Because he
no.
was so hard, he just carried him a different way. Let me just hook
I'm
this
telling-
on here.
I gotta say, Otto, my retort to your poking the tires comment was one of the reasons I decided to get on here. Because I wasn't gonna type it, but I had to say that that hole's pretty small on my screen, so just FYI.
Guys, I'm gonna do a commercial break. I'm gonna go bite my fucking pillow. I don't need that. You gotta remember who the host is. No, I'm just kidding.
I remember, that's why I said it.
That is so awesome.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, Otto.
Hey.
You could possibly add those outside and put like a pole in between them.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like place them on a pole, keep them in place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I've seen car stations do that.
So did they
put their
play like
tires
ring
on-
toss with them? Or? No, that's just a hole.
No, they put them like on a big wooden post.
Yeah, to keep
That's
them.
how they would stack them.
Oh, you could stick some conduit and make it stick out and then just hang it on them, too.
Yeah, you could do that. Hang them off
that's
like
a good
the
Have
side
like
of
a
the
tire
building.
rack.
But he's playing with mods, he can make them static and just be done.
Don't tell him that.
We gotta think through this in a much more logical, creative manner first.
I mean,
And
I'm
then
not gonna
we
listen to
use
the guy
mods
that's
when we're
attacking my
lazy.
girth.
Dude, the last time I attacked you, Dick, you didn't have any problems. Let's just say that.
Well, I appreciate that.
Was-
Sounds
Was that too far?
no, wasn't far enough. Sounds like you're having problems with it tonight. I don't understand what's so different.
I told
Is it
you
because
just
all
look
these
small.
people are around, Japek?
Little performance anxiety. What?
Come on, they're all voyeurs. They're into it. Wait, is that right? No.
Don't forget your condoms.
Good call. Just to prevent that rubber burn. Because those tires, never mind. I don't want to talk too much about that.
Yeah, if Cinder was here, if Cider was here, he'd talk your ear off about
He
that.
would talk about it. That boy, he's going to be nothing but trouble. I love the kid, but he's got the foulest mouth. Like today I was thinking, and Cider, if you can hear me, I apologize. Go fuck yourself. But I love the kid. But sometimes I can't help but think, like, dude, does he realize he's talking to like a 60-year-old and a 50-year-old and a couple 40-year-olds? He's 14. Like, put me in that environment when I'm 14. I was like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. But of course,
Right.
times have changed, and I didn't have these interwebs when I was his age. Is that enough tires?
I don't
Officer?
know. Do you feel like it's enough tires? Do you have enough rubber now?
I don't know. We're making
Never can.
condoms, officer.
Farming's
Is it-
as honest work gets.
You're right, officer. I know the people in Discord couldn't hear you say that, but you're absolutely right. I'm gonna go get more. He totally just insinuated that I need to get more. I apologize.
Well, you know what
baby,
you know what they say.
I'm having. Sorry, baby, I'm having problems typing right now because I can't fucking see. Otto did not say phallus mountain.
I did not say what.
Phallus mountain. He said phallus mouth.
Phallus mountain. Young squire, you must adventure up to Phallus mountain. I'm sorry,
Man,
where?
I got screwed on that adventure.
Yeah, didn't we all? Phallus mountain. You must go to Phallus mountain, my son. That sounds bad to put it that way.
So are these tires Goodyears? That's what you get when you have 365 used condoms.
Goodyears are a little tighter. I can really feel the Goodyears. Cuts off the blood flow. These are kind of loose, to be honest. I think these tires have been around the block a few times, if you know what I mean.
Be firebrand.
Okay, baby.
Yep.
Have a good day at work. We'll talk to you later.
Enjoy,
Bye,
Kevin. Have a good day.
See you, Kevin.
Be well, Kevin.
Don't do anything I won't do.
What, like Phallus Mountain?
Yeah.
Not very much, but hey.
Phallus Mountain. Who thought? Where did you see that? Is that in the YouTube chat? Somebody
No,
thought
he sent it to me. I wouldn't have normally have read it out, but I was having trouble actually like doing words. And he sent me a message on Discord saying, "I just heard Otto say I love the kid, but he's got a phallus mountain."
Yeah, that's. I don't know any of that about him. Again, he's 14, right?
Who knows with these crazy kids these days?
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't have normally read it out. I was just having problems with words on the keyboard, so I was just like, "That fuck it," and it was funny.
God, there are tires everywhere.
Yeah, I think I'm only getting a couple more. I've been at these tires all night.
So how long have you been trying to find these tires? That was
Well,
just across the road from where you're building.
of yesterday, pretty early in the stream. So, what? I mean, I think altogether probably 5 hours. But I mean, it's not 5 hours of, strictly looking for tires. But it was a good period of time thinking, "Oh, I'm not going to have any tires."
They're just right up the street from you.
Yeah, well, nobody told me that.
I knew of tires, I just didn't remember what kind they were. When I do my sanctuary build, that's the very first one I do, and I don't go back to it. And I scrap 90% of the stuff that's there.
Well, the settlement started with tires there as well, so I don't know what you did with those, Otto.
I think those
Oh,
were
at
like
Red Rocket?
Oh, yeah.
It probably got cleared out, though, when he did the mod for the Red Rocket.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Cleaned it all up and stuff.
Because I know I've got some there in my unmodded build that I did not remove.
Yeah, there's like a giant tire in there.
You know what of all the mods out there, and I doubt anybody's got an answer for this. Does anybody know if there's an asset in a mod that would give me back those fuel pump arms, the robotic arms that actually hang from down here? From
the ones that actually do the fuel and not the coolant.
Yeah.
That place?
I do not know.
I didn't think so. I mean, I just, it's impossible to try to search a thing because you're googling one asset in the mod. What's that?
Said Google to the rescue.
I've tried it.
I could have swore that I've seen them inside the USO mod before. Because they're like the oh shit, what's the town where Corvega is? Isn't there a fueling
Lexington.
station just outside of there?
Yeah,
Lexington.
there is.
Lexington?
Lexington. Yep.
And I think there's like standalone ones, but I've never seen one that just like floats out of the ceiling.
Gotcha. Yeah, the standalone one, I've actually used that one. So that's the one back there that you see is the one you're referring to, I think. Which you're right is USO. But I'm yeah, those other ones you mentioned are the ones I'm looking for.
The one I used in my
no avail.
Xbox was the whole gas station, or the half of the gas station. And the half of the gas station didn't come with any of the pumps or any of that other stuff. It was just the building. But the other one had, if you wanted to get the arms like you're trying to get, you would have to also get the whole lip that goes up on the rocket area.
Yeah, and a copy of the building itself, and just place it right on top of this one, but the sign is not repaired. So it would look all... Not to mention, with both textures right on top of each other, you're going to get some ugliness. Alright, I think that's good.
I've posted up a request for to see whether or not anyone knows if there is one in Cordless 7's server.
Oh, cool.
He's
I'm
got
surprised
a
Denise doesn't know. She knows where all that shit is. Alright, well, I gotta go to bed.
Take care,
Y'all
Gary.
have a lovely night and enjoy the rest of the stream.
See you,
Alright,
Gary.
have a good night, Han.
Gary, thanks for helping me get it started.
No problem, Otto. It was good fun.
Alrighty.
Later.
Right.
Take
Pleasant
it easy.
dreams.
Yep.
Hey, Otto.
Yeah.
Next time you make a gas station, you should just call it after yourself.
Yes.
What do you mean? Just the automatic fueling station?
Auto gas station.
I think it would be a
Autos.
good idea.
He needs to have a car wash, so it's an auto wash.
Yes, yes.
Auto one.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where does the Red Rocket wash your car?
I don't think they do.
They do. They
Uh-huh.
advertise it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Yes?
Well, it just says in the wiki it does. What is this guy doing?
There's actually a picture. If you go into the city, like deep in the city where the super mutants chill,
Uh-huh.
there's a picture of a rocket car from the Red Rocket.
Huh. Now, it's just, and I may be wrong, but it's just the wiki saying that, they offer, whatever, the coolant, the fuels, and car washes. But it's probably a hand wash. You know what I mean? So it's probably not even a spot for it. It's probably just...
Well, here's a question for you, coming back around to the fuel arms.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what mod it is that people are using to steal parts of buildings from the Commonwealth? Has something to do with stealing pieces and moving workbenches and basically carrying them back to a different location.
I know that you can move a workbench, but I don't know anything about that.
I don't know the name of it exactly, but I know what you're talking about. It's like you could copy paste.
It's my understanding you actually build a workbench, and if you can select that item, then you can steal that item. But you have to basically carry it back with you.
I fall in love, so I update my script extender.
That would speak directly to my issue.
Because I know that my friend Chewy is doing what he calls the Stolen City. He's rebuilding Sanctuary, and he's taken buildings from Lexington and Where else did he steal from? Covenant.
Yeah, but what is he
Shit,
actually?
Concord.
What is he actually playing on? Because Bottle's on Xbox.
I think he's playing on Xbox, unless he's... No, actually, he might be playing it on PS4 now that I think about it. I think he moved away from Xbox.
Is it that spaghetti thing? Where you can copy and paste?
I don't know anything about spaghetti.
And it's like a...
copy pasta.
It's like a... It's a
called
copy and paste.
Copy pasta.
Turkey Buzzard did something like that
Yeah.
on.
It's called copy pasta.
Copy pasta.
That's it.
Yeah.
Copy pasta.
Day 3.
Like, yeah, that was the one I was talking about, where you can like go to a place, copy, paste, and then paste it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's the one. Because Turkey Buzzard did that.
Yeah, it's really
for
hard
his,
to work with. Though.
Maze.
Yeah, apparently it's really confusing to work with. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and get some tea, because I haven't had any yet, and I've been awake since 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a commercial break anyway, so if anybody's gotta go tinkle or powder their noses, now would be
I'll
the
get a
time.
drink.
Alrighty.
Alright, talk to you all in a bit, guys.
Alright.
Yeah. I'll be here.
Be right back, folks, after these messages.
Busy you, in and out of doors every day. Think how much dust and dirt settle on your skin. And makeup clings to your skin, too, and clogs pores. That's why your face needs a thorough cleansing each day. And that's why cleansing tests were made by an independent testing laboratory. This same kind of dirt was made just radioactive enough to register on a Geiger counter. Leading cleansing creams, complexion soaps, and Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream were used to remove this dirt. The Geiger counter proved that Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream cleanses up to 2.5 times more thoroughly than any soap or other cleansing cream tested. When you cleanse with Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream, you know you remove dirt. And more important, you remove every trace of makeup which can clog your pores. That's why Salon Cold Cream is especially recommended for a young complexion. A clean skin is a healthy skin, and your skin will look smoother and clearer when you use Dorothy Gray Salon Cold Cream. It's so quick and easy, too. Takes no more time than improper cleansing. For particulars of this Geiger counter story, write for this test booklet to Dorothy Gray Limited, Box 18, Grand Central Station, New York City.
You know it, you love it. It's Nuka-Cola, the taste treat sensation that has taken the country by storm. You're already quite familiar with our product, but did you know that every single bottle begins its life at our beverage production facility and bottling plant, where state-of-the-art mass production machinery fine crafts each and every vessel to our very own specifications? Next, the bottles are filled with that wondrous cola America has come to embrace. Finally, they're adorned with a collectible cap, which you can trade in for valuable Nuka-Cola merchandise. One look at our fancy machinery, and one might wonder if our inspection process is less than keen. Boy, would you be mistaken, as our diligent employees hand inspect every single bottle coming off the line, making our quality control unparalleled in the industry. When it does come off the line, Nuka-Cola is loaded onto our atomic-powered vehicles and delivered to your local grocer, ultimately winding up in your icebox. For all but the least gracious hostess know that Nuka-Cola is best served cold or on the rocks. You won't regret it, and your guests will remember it for some time to come. But the cozy household is not the only place to imbibe our beverage. Nuka-Cola is available at soda fountains from coast to coast, quality and quantity, making it the most accessible, brisk beverage in the business. Enjoy one when you're shooting the breeze or taking in a show. No matter the occasion, Nuka-Cola is always ripe for the drinking. Infused with preservatives, it lasts longer than milk. Riddled with flavor, it tastes better than its competitors. So next time you're lounging around the abode or even entertaining, have Nuka-Cola on hand and have it cold just how you like it. Consumers agree there is no substitute. You keep drinking and we'll keep producing this fine, fine tabletop beverage. Now Joyce here knows what a good time is all about. She's entertaining her girlfriends, and not just with ho-hum feminine chatter. Nuka-Cola gives them the spunk they need to keep the evening alive. They're having so much fun that dear old Dad is even there. And boy, does he like a refreshing Nuka-Cola. And why not? It's the best in the business. So next time you're visiting the Super Duper Mark or your local soda fountain, ask for Nuka-Cola. And remember, quality and quantity. We have all the bases covered, and thanks to your support, we're hitting it out of the park. So thank you, America, and you're welcome. Order a case today and we'll deliver it straight to your home. And in doing so, you'll get this toy blaster for the children or for the children at heart. It makes a fantastic bedroom toy. You know it, you love it. The taste treat sensation that's sweeping the nation.
I'm back.
Jack.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Hey,
I was listening to the stream. Even if they are repeats.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait for Otto to actually release all the advert, like, as a video.
Hey, how many of you have Siri on your phone?
Huh?
I don't own one.
You do? Oh. Well, there's a really funny thing to ask Siri about something if you have Siri on your phone.
Busy
Just
you,
say,
in and out of doors every day. Think how much
just say
dust
this
and
and then
dirt
wait
settle
for
on
her
your skin.
response to it. I see a silhouette of a man, and she will sing the whole song to you. I think it's funny.
I don't.
I saw it on YouTube and I had to try it.
Okay, sorry about that. Little technical difficulties there at the end of the commercial break, but
Welcome back, hon.
thank ya. Welcome back to anybody else that stepped away.
Ew.
Welcome back, Otto.
Thank you, sir. So what is...
Sorry, I'm just eating some malt loaf. So I'm gonna be muted for a little bit.
Eating some what?
Malt loaf.
Malt loaf? Is that like meatloaf that your roommate made?
No.
Is it
That
made
would be
from
Mort
your
loaf.
roommate? Oh, my mistake.
What is malt loaf? Is it bread? Then malt goes into the recipe?
Don't know.
I know. It's just like all I'm hearing is Jeopardy music.
Oh, there's
There
a
you go.
picture.
It's in there.
It almost looks
What?
like fruitcake.
Yeah, but it's bread, not.
Oh, okay. That looks more appetizing than I would have imagined.
Oh, it's good. Is that what you had with your tea?
Yeah, that's what I'm having for breakfast.
Hubris Comics. Can somebody show me the way?
Comic? I
yeah.
sure will. That's where I got my Grognat outfit from.
Yeah, I could pick that up.
Have you found the Boston Commons yet?
Yep. Should I go there?
That's about as close as you can get.
Okay.
Swan.
Yeah. I think well, I don't know if he's in. Yeah, I don't think he has encountered Swan. I think he's seen him, but didn't fight him.
Well, if you fast travel in, you might have to.
No? Yeah, be careful.
Stay away from the water. It may not be deep, but you might get in deep trouble.
I see what you did there. I like it. So that mod, I see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the Discord now.
Yeah, the wordy video is what he linked me to as well.
Okay, so I just got to figure out the name of that mod or is it called the Stolen? No, it's not called the Stolen City. That's the name of his video.
Yeah, that's what Chewie's doing. He's one of my Aussie friends.
Ah, cool. It's good to have a few of those. Mine's noisy.
Real quick, look at your map. Which corner are you on?
I've posted up the
Northeast.
the location in your Discord.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I got that far.
Yeah, it should be basically just a little bit west of you.
Okay. Start heading west and slightly south it looks like.
I would follow that road to the west there, and once you pass that next intersection, according to what I'm looking at on your pip right now, you should run into it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm real interested in checking out that mod and seeing if that's what I'm looking for. Let me see.
Yeah, it should be just up that hill to the right.
If I'm facing west.
No, not that hill.
I'm gonna stay put for a second. I'm facing
Looks
west.
like you're facing south. Yeah, west is good.
Okay. Should I continue west, maybe?
Bueno.
Alright.
I think it's those buildings right there.
Thing is, that one in front of you. No, that's quite a few.
Ah, good call.
You've got that building there that you haven't actually spotted on your map.
I'm saying be careful of the ghouls.
Will do.
Shit ton of ghouls.
If you watch my video, Otto, you should know. If you're not ready.
Alright, well, damn. Hey, ghouls are ghouls. They don't scare me. I ain't scared of no stinking ghouls. Famous last words, probably, but
Do you wear a headset when you play this, or are you just on speakers?
Headset.
He has a helmet.
Helmet, headset.
That's right, the helmet. Yeah, I hate listening to these guys in my headset, glopping and slurping and falling out of ceilings. Creeps the shit out of me.
It is a little disturbing. It is very wet. There's some serious moisture with these dudes. Come on, where's the next one?
Don't forget the Grognet, the axe.
The axe. Okay.
I'm shooting him in the leg. You're so sweet.
It's the best tactic for these a-holes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Taking
It's in the
out
case behind you.
Taking out ghouls.
I guess because I never was shooting guns, I was a meleeer. So normally it was just me stabbing him in the face.
That's what it is.
That's it. Nice.
That's it, he says, as if he's been looking for that all along. That's it. I'm done. Forget Sean. Forget everything else. I've got the eggs. Where's the other one that was crawling around? Not crawling around, but
And a way to lead you to a booby trap.
oh, that one touched me. I don't like.
There he is.
That ghoul's got a bit of the bad touch going, huh?
Yeah.
I seem to remember that the storage closet downstairs had some pretty good stuff in it.
Ooh, from behind.
That is the worst kind of bad touch.
Yeah, it is. For the old reach around.
There's one glowing upstairs.
Hey Chris, welcome to the stream, hun. How are you today?
Hey, Chris. Welcome aboard.
Morning, Christopher.
Hello.
Good old Jangles.
The other chat, I'm fighting between which chats to see.
Right.
There's Jingles.
I'm torn between chats. Yeah, Jangles was just taking a dump there.
Yeah.
Why is half your guys just showing up without clothing on?
I don't know. It must be a side effect of a mod. But if it is, that's not the intent of the mod. You know what I mean? It's not like I saw that, like, oh yeah, more people wearing Commonwealth or underwear in the Commonwealth.
It looked like he was getting jiggy with it.
He was.
He still is.
Damn you, Will Smith.
No.
That was so accurate. I'm afraid of a copyright claim. I'm going to have to ask you to stop. I mean, you were right on point.
You could ask.
Yeah, but look at it. He's breaking it down.
And then you shoot him up the ass. Also, has anyone told you that you are just such a lovely person?
That I'm what?
Such a lovely person.
No. Nobody's told me that since my dad died.
Uh-oh. Otto's gonna die.
Oh, no.
Let me see.
It's an aid.
I'm doing 4 because what the hell? I need that thing to go up really quick. And it doesn't matter. Oh,
hey, Otto, be careful of the ghouls in here, man.
Oh, I told you to be
kill
careful.
you real quick.
Thanks for the heads up.
Well, we told you right before you went in, there's ghouls.
Yes, we did. I told you to be careful, man. They will wreck you.
I mean,
See, here's our problem. We got like a 20-second delay on the video, so by the time we see that you need health, it's probably too late.
Yeah, and
I've been trying to refresh it to keep up because that was priceless.
I'm sure if not for the delay, you would have told me to watch out for the ghouls at precisely the right moment. Damn.
So, also, watch out for the ghouls in here.
Oh, good call. Are there ghouls in here?
I think so.
Gotta watch out for the glowing one upstairs.
Oh, yes. What level are you, Otto?
I'm not sure offhand. I'm too old for this shit.
There's Just got done watching that movie about a week ago.
Oh. And the remakes are never as good.
No, that's the truth.
Sorry, which movie? I missed it.
Lethal Weapon. And Danny Glover, right?
Yeah, Danny Glover and old Mel Gibson.
Yeah, there you go. That's his name.
Threw the trash can at you.
Get right at your face.
Man, I had Deathclaws throw cars at me. Trash cans are nothing. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's true. That is a very good point.
Have you guys gotten cars thrown at you?
I had a Deathclaw throw my companion at me.
Now,
I don't like Deathclaws. They scare
you're
me.
just being silly.
I had
No, I'm
throw
not.
rocks at me. But never a car or a person. Maybe it's because I killed him.
I don't know. My housewife playthrough. I'm beating.
Sorry, now you can't get it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm beating Deathclaws to death with a rolling pin. So
Your housewife playthrough.
He was like, "You rude! You came into the house. You didn't even wipe your feet."
Got it. There we go.
Saving all day. How dare you?
And the Deathclaw's
I
like, where
really,
is your
really-
husband?
yeah, it's like I really want an apron for that character.
Oh,
That she can
yeah.
actually wander around in an apron.
Yeah,
In a
you need
1950s style dress.
you need the apron mod.
I think you would nail that. I think I broke the grog knot. Didn't use the axe. I was too busy using my knife. I called Mr. I was a meleeer. I tried to play the entire game without using a single gun.
How'd that go?
Did it all with a Nuka World.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Mr. Stabby, my sledgehammer called Smack You.
Smack you very much.
Stabby was the best because he was the fastest. I could get in quick. I had to learn how to build a meleeer in Fallout 4 because I used to melee.
Quick
in-
save auto.
Oh, good call.
Get some health.
And maybe, oh, that's right, you can't get rid of your radiation. You still didn't get no rat away?
No, I did actually. I did. Let me find that. Yep.
Just close the door on them. That'll hold them.
Oh my god, he just opened the door.
Hey, it gives me that extra second. Hello? If there's any more of you, I will shut this door.
Oh, there are plenty.
Don't think I won't.
There are plenty. I hate this place. It's almost as bad as Super Duper Mart.
Yeah. That's the first time I ran into one of these. First time playthrough here. Was Super Duper Mart. When they scream and run right at you.
And then the ones that play dead, and you don't know they are dead, or they're not dead.
It made me jump out of my seat because I wasn't expecting that to come right at me.
Yeah, Super Duper Mart was my first real experience with ghouls in this game.
Yeah.
And when they came crawling out of the fucking walls, I'm like, what the fuck?
My first real experience with ghouls in this game was your neighbors from Sanctuary.
If you didn't see, like, if you didn't venture around Sanctuary enough, you wouldn't have found them.
They weren't at Sanctuary. They were fucking. Trying to where they were. They were down in Lexington.
I think when I did my playthrough on that one, I didn't think I screamed and yelled and cussed so much in my life.
I just leapt back like 10 feet and hugged a pillow. Just cried, considered returning the game.
What was your guys' first encounter on a super mutant?
At the Boston Library.
Mine was, you know where you get your first mission at? From the Minutemen? That, Tempe, I can't remember what the settlement's called, but right below it, there's a railroad tracks. Super mutants were walking down there, and I thought they were just, it was at nighttime.
Why are you standing on top of the elevator?
He was using his jetpack, the cheating sumbitch. Use the stairs.
It was at nighttime, and I thought they were just people, so I walked down there and they killed me.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
A friend of mine refuses to play a Fallout game because he played Fallout 3. And,
bros, do not play.
Yeah, a friend of mine refuses to play any Fallout game because he played Fallout 3 and went immediately to DC Ruins. Like, from the vault, straight down to DC Ruins.
Oh.
He fell in a hole.
Yeah, he did.
You might want to
digging himself out of that hole.
Might need another stem pack.
Talk soon, hon.
Take care.
Take care, Denise.
Alrighty, Denise, thanks for coming by. Always appreciated.
She said BRB.
Oh, she's coming back.
Cool.
Sweet.
Sorry, my bad.
I'll put on something a little more comfortable then.
Birthday suit.
I'm hoping for pants, actually. Can we start with pants, Otto?
Tidy whities. That seems to be the theme in this particular mod or thread or whatever you want to. Yeah, mod.
Tidy whities.
No. Who does?
Here's the great debate. Do you prefer tidy whities over boxers or briefs?
Boxers any day.
Yeah, I'm a hybrid guy, so like, yeah, boxer briefs.
You like the boxer brief?
Yeah. I just assume that's what the ladies like. Sometimes I wear a tire. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in.
For years and years, we had a guy here at our football stadium. He was known as the Barrel Man. And he wore a barrel to the stadium for like 20 years. Oh, yes, you're about to find that quick. You're about to find a ghoul.
Quick save.
Yeah, you might want to get some health.
Yeah, good call. I've only got 90 stim packs left.
Well, this one might just kill you in a couple hits.
I thought those exploded.
I'd like to lead with a grenade over the wall.
Oh, he's behind that, eh? He's behind the,
this is, this kind of normal conversation for us lot.
It is eclectic, isn't it? I could
You
drop
missed
a
pretty
nuke
good
mod.
stuff earlier, Christopher.
1 night ago for the condom machine conversation.
The what?
Oh yeah, you missed that too.
Get the fuck out of here. Not you.
I gotta admit, when I woke up to Discord and I was reading through and seeing all the pictures of the condom machines, I kind of wondered what was happening.
Oh, the condom machine.
Yes.
That's alright. You know how Google just collects loads and loads of information on you?
What the heck?
And
Oh,
that,
yeah.
based on like your web searches and stuff. Google must be must think that I'm schizophrenic or something, because I'll go from I'll go from like, one lot of shit to fucking condom machines, and yeah, they must think I'm schizophrenic. I go from what they would consider alt-right memes to condom machines.
I'll tell you what, that left leg's got to be hurting.
Doesn't look like
You're lucky you got a skinny one. When I came here, he was a
bloated one.
bloated one, yeah.
Bloated. Ugh.
They're the ones that wrecked me the first couple times I was here.
You have a broken arm, by the way.
Yeah, I do. It's better now.
Yeah, it's...
Before you go up that last flight of steps, there's an office that if you can get into it, it's got some decent goodies in a duffel bag.
Is that second floor?
On this level that you're on here. From where we were just shooting that ghoul, it's off to your left corner.
Yeah, I think it has rad roaches in it.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
But now you went back downstairs, so.
Ah, okay. Wrong floor then. Up one. Up one. Let's see. Ooh, how come I can't get that clock? That's a clock I want. Anyways.
Is it the star one?
You'll see it momentarily. I admire it for a second.
Oh, the brown one.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have that, but it's huge.
Oh, really? Well, I can shrink it down.
I've noticed.
It also has place
that's the one.
So he's able to change the size of things.
Nice.
ATF, come on out. And by that, of course, I mean all-time favorite. Oh, no one was in here. What an epic line for no one.
Red roaches aren't no one.
It's true. He has a soul.
This guy should have been worried about the ATF, all the booze he had locked in here.
That's true.
So it wasn't one of those rad roaches that explode with other roaches coming out of it.
I've only found those down in those, like, subways and whatnot. It's the only place I've ever seen those. Are they somewhere else?
In my place where they were in the vault.
They explode and become more?
Yes.
When I was doing the gauntlet to Nuka-Cola World, there was like
they were there. I remember this.
I remember the exploding
in my
ramen.
place where they were in the vault.
Exploding ramen?
Yes.
I was in Power Armor when I went through that.
From Nuka World?
Yeah.
The ones with those frickin' sandworms in them?
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that too.
First one I saw those creeped me the hell out too.
It even reminded me of what was that really good movie? It had Kevin Bacon in it. Tremors.
I love bacon.
And the worst part was when you had to go through the canyon place and they were like all over there.
The tunnels when they're coming out of that cow. And you have to kill the Blood Queen.
Oh, that was no problem for me. I just threw a bunch of grenades over there.
I kept on summoning Sins synthetic.
Got him.
Sounds like a cheater to me.
Oh, of course I am.
Yeah.
I admit to it.
We are a bunch of nutbags, which makes us fun.
Nice.
I carry around 65,000 of those grenades. Of course I'm a cheater.
I'm not a nutbag. I'm a nutsack. Never mind.
There it is. My costume.
But yeah, Shell walks out of the vault and is suddenly level 200. So,
Oh yeah. I actually tried to give him advice once on how not to get too overpowered. Did you ever
Yeah,
get that advice,
I'm
Shell?
gonna use that advice next playthrough.
I learned my lesson on that when I got too overpowered, then tried to play Skyrim. Everything killed me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of our videos, we haven't been able to upload this week because my fucking editing software ran out of subscription.
Oh.
So
What are you guys
I
using?
couldn't do anything.
Yeah, what do you guys use? Because I use what is the name of this? VLCD
I
media
use
player.
Wondershare Filmora.
Oh, I use what crap. This thing is called. I can't remember it. I think it's VSDC.
You can build those, Otto.
I know. I'm just coming to terms with the fact that Di was right.
Hmm?
She was right about which way the cameras face. Yes, that's the only reason I came here.
You were talking about building a studio, though, so you need a little research.
Yep, yeah. Like I told Di yesterday, trust but verify. I just want to double check.
The editing program I'm using, Kat, is called Hit Film 4 Express, and it's free, and I like it a lot. So I can't ever argue with the price. And it won't run out of a subscription.
Yeah, I've watched Kevin try to use that one. It's not as easy as Filmora.
Funniest or the most bizarre Fallout 4 death you've had, guys?
Oh yeah, a kid in his underwear runs by me, and a second later I turn around and a robot just kind of pinches me and I die. You should have been there. It was a mitzvah, as my Jewish friends would say.
Yes.
I died once in my playthrough, and I think it was immune to most explosions, sprinting, and it was a super mutant shooting Batman at me, and I thought I was gonna make it before it hit the ground, and it's completely
sweet.
The same. It was one of those Skyrim deaths when you get hit by a giant.
Oh, I remember those. Because I usually play rogues in Skyrim, and I'm trying to sneak into a giant's camp and steal in their treasures, and all of a sudden a giant whacks you, and you're flying.
Yeah, before you even know it, you just be like, I believe I could fly.
I'm doing a
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
I have a pacifist playthrough on Skyrim where I'm only allowed to kill animals and undead, and I get to kill that first dragon so that I can actually do the main quest. But yeah, I'm not allowed to kill anything that's considered sentient.
Are you a vigilant of Stendarr?
No, she's a thief.
Ah, you're a rogue. I had a rogue character. Her name was Snuggly Paws. I now named her. There's a thief who got killed by werewolves constantly.
Snuggly Paws. Your snuggle buddies approve.
But yeah, I was playing a Dunmer thief that just does not kill anything that's considered sentient. She got very, very good at sneaking. And pickpocketing things like paralysis poisons into people's pockets so that she could get away.
Wow, that was awesome.
I gotta admit, I didn't like Skyrim.
I'm sorry, what?
Really?
You heard me. Should I enunciate more clearly? I didn't think I stuttered.
No, you said it clearly enough to hurt my ears the first time.
Yeah, I played it for like 4 hours and it was not tripping my trigger. I
could believe that if you were playing it vanilla style, it was the most boringest game you could ever play.
I'm sorry, what does that mean? Vanilla before anything? You mean like unmodded?
Before mods were even a thing.
So what you're saying is they put all that time and energy into a game you can't enjoy without changing it? Is that what you just said?
I played it when I had nothing else to play because I literally had nothing else to play, and I poured hours in DLC on PS3 into that game. But to me, it was just like more.
What game are we talking about?
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Oh.
See, I have an unmodded playthrough. I enjoy it just fine.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know.
Missing it. When you go back to certain places, there were no respawn enemies, and I was doing DLC content at the time, so it was just a little bland.
I like it with or without mods.
Why is he in the
That
seal?
bothers me. But the one mod that I got for Skyrim is you can change the race, and I am a treant. So I'm like a living tree entity.
Like an ENT. Yeah.
You're like a druid?
Yeah. It was really cool, and I played the game through that way. It was on my Xbox.
So these invisible scavenging mats aren't cutting it. Not sure what to do about that.
Hey, welcome back, Denise.
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
back.
Denise. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first crash of the night.
Did you crash?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah.
Hey, it could have been worse. Could have been when you're fighting those ghouls.
That's true. That's true.
And then you, like right in the middle of the fight.
Or right after the fight. You know, right after he's beaten it.
Yeah.
I think that would be the worst, and then you have to do that all over again.
Can you imagine if it had happened, you know,
Denise
after I
likes
brought all
to
those
see-
tires back and before I saved?
Also, Denise would like to see your beer cooler you've loaded back in.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, like I said earlier, that's...
played Skyrim VR last night as well.
You're doing VR Skyrim?
Christopher did.
Oh, how did he like it?
How was it?
It says it blew his tiny little man.
His tiny little mind. I can relate.
How's the building aspect of it?
What, in Skyrim?
I mean,
There
in
is a
Skyrim, I mean, it's just...
Oh,
by
the
building.
Fallout VR.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was talking about Skyrim VR.
Yeah. The building in Skyrim VR goes like this. You tell the guy that you want this asset, and he brings it to you. It's vastly different, of course. Which I hated, because you don't get much of a preview of it. What was that name? What was the name of that DLC, anyways?
What, the Hearthfire one? On the
Yep.
house building.
Yeah, you got it. House building and kids and marriage. They knew you just wanted to settle down.
You could get married in the base game. It just didn't really do anything for you.
Yeah.
I never got married. I just adopted a bunch of kids and had my companions take care of them.
Yeah, this is your job now. This is your life.
This is your life forever, since you like to call me my thing.
Your next mission is to procure a toy for your child. Awesome.
It always makes me laugh that they tell you have to have a house for your kids. They don't say that you need to have anyone there to look after them.
Right.
Get married and you don't have companions like in your houses or anything like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And they're on their own, basically.
You know what's so bad is that when they won't allow you to like have the kids in your house that you buy in the cities.
Yeah. You don't want those city kids in your house.
They should have allowed you to marry as many times as you want in that game, like Fable did. You could have like 5 or 6 different wives. Because you had so many homes throughout all of Skyrim. What are you going to do? Uplift your whole family and move to a different area each time?
Yeah, why do that when you can just have a girl on the side?
Home in every capital.
And then marry different women in each province and make them live in those homes.
But the problem with getting married multiple times is that you have multiple mothers-in-law.
As long as they're all in different area codes, it's okay.
Yeah, as long as they don't run into each other.
Hey, Chris, thanks for tuning in. Glad we could cheer you up.
All right, Chris. Have a good day at work. Talk to you again soon.
Take care.
Take care, dude.
I was pissed when I was preparing to do the dedication build to Denise, because I'm looking at doing an orphanage. I have Orphans of the Commonwealth loaded, and when I was about to build the place up, I did not get any children at all. I forgot to disable Orphans of the Commonwealth on a later playthrough, and I got something like fucking 20 kids. I was just like, you fucking asshole. I had a ratio of something like 5 kids to 1 adult.
Ow.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
For you.
They needed Otto's condom machine.
That's right.
It wasn't invented yet. No.
So there it is. You can't really open the glass loose, but that's the gist of it. And I got bored putting bottles in it, and plus I thought it would screw up my frame rate, so I think I stopped after, I don't know, 20? Maybe there's 30? I don't know.
Did you say you put a fog machine in there? Or
Yeah. There's a fog condenser, which gives you that glow, at least on that wall. But I had to jam it into the ground so far. Okay, it glows on that wall, too. Shit, we're under attack? Come on, officer, protect us. Did you get that gun, the Civil War? Get out there.
It's over.
Protecting the donuts.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's doing. I'm protecting the tires. Okay. So I'm going to delete all these scavenging mats, and frankly, I've got to find a new solution to that.
It's raining.
Yep. It's pouring.
I only noticed that because the policeman looked quite shiny.
Was there a guy in
Oh,
that
that's the
other
one.
room snoring over there? That old dude? It is raining and pouring.
I don't
Come on
know
now.
why I blinked out there for a second. I was like, what is he talking about?
I didn't know what he was talking about.
I know now.
Shell said it was raining. Otto said it was pouring. It's like, come on, where am I going to go with this?
Yeah, yeah.
Snoring.
Ashes, ashes. No one
Everyone
will
dies.
finish it.
We all fall down.
Thank you, Shell.
Means death.
Jesus, you make it sound so depressing. It's a children's song.
But it's
Ring
children's
Around Roses
about
is all
death.
about death.
Oh yeah,
But you know
but
what it's not about? What Ring of Roses is not about?
what?
It's about death.
Yeah, it's not about the plague.
Yeah.
Is that a common misconception that it is about the plague?
Yeah, it's like most people believe that that it's about the bubonic plague, and it's not.
Hey, Denise, have you seen this?
I'm trying to understand exactly which pieces you've got shoved in there.
Oh, we would never tell.
One,
trash
two.
can?
You
So
can
yeah,
tell.
we've got a rocket trash can. We have one of those round shelves from the corner.
Check. Two more
And
And the
pieces.
camera to the side.
Is the bottom piece? No, I don't know what that one is.
Okay, the bottom piece that's kind of tucked into that shelf is one of those little trash cans. It has a little foot lever. And then an ammo box, which I guess I kind of gave it away by looking straight at the ammo box.
Works
And
for
then
me.
there's a combination wrench in there just in case you're having a hard time getting that condom on.
Sorry, but I'm trying to work out why there's 10mm rounds in there.
That, yeah, I
Is
don't
that
know.
in case you're shooting blanks?
Yep, there you go.
That's good. I was just gonna say that they were paying for their condoms with bullets. You know, it's a barter system.
The bullets are in there just in case somebody that's purportedly your friend starts making fun of your size. Yeah, I'm still on that, JPEG.
It gets the Denise seal of approval.
Nice.
She wants you to make
Oh,
one for
Denise said you
tampons.
have to make a tampon one now.
Yeah, and she's not the first person to bring that. Didn't one of you two bring that up? Snugs or Cat?
I was talking about how them condom machines over here, they have like one side is condoms and the other side is tampons, and it's really easy to confuse the two.
That's because they have these tiny little pictures on them that
Is that
doesn't
before or
really.
after you buy them? That you get.
I can't get over the police car, I'm sorry. Okay, so what mod can I use that would actually, or is it just not going to happen in terms of getting these settlers to get on these invisible carpets and do their thing? Because they'll do that, but they'll only do it for, I don't know, 10 seconds tops. And then they'll walk around as if they're on guard duty. They'll draw their weapon and start walking around.
What mod is it that you're using to put the mats down?
I want to say it's USO.
Okay. Busy Settlers.
Busy Settlers, okay. Okay, I'm going to look that up right now.
If I have it on my PS4, you'll definitely have it on your Xbox.
Okay.
I know it's on the Xbox. I've got it myself.
So, Busy Settlers, and then I'm still curious about this one.
Busy Settlers allows you to assign them, but it's only for work hours times, I believe.
It only what? What was the last part?
It's only for like work hours. So for as long as your shops are open, that's as long as they they sort of stay on the map.
Ah.
So outside of work hours, they sort of bimble off and go to sleep and stuff like that.
Okay, why is the Creation Club in my mods blacked out?
It does that once in a while.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
you just have to go out and then come back in again.
The idea of being online.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, we'll just restart and see what it thinks about that.
And Denise said that they're scavenging map, so they'll scavenge for a while and then they'll go back to the map. So they actually just sort of fuck off and then come back. Whereas Busy Settlers, they tend to actually stay on the map until the end of the day.
Beautiful.
Other than animations, is there actually any reason to have anybody doing scavenging stations? Didn't somebody do a video and they had like 20 scavenging stations and they didn't give a damn thing out of it?
Yeah, but he also had a fucking his happiness something like 20.
Oh.
Okay. If you don't have a scavenging station, you get a base amount of, I think it's 5 resources per day. If you have a scavenging station, the higher your happiness, the more resources you get, or the more items in your workbench you get. He had like a base happiness of like 20, which is why he didn't get shit.
Well, they can't be happy. They're working all damn day.
The number of scavenging stations doesn't actually affect the number of the amount of resources you get. It is purely based on your happiness rating.
Good to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Does Manny know that?
I got a lot of fertilizer from them.
Hey, Snugs, does Manny know that? Did he come to figure that out?
He made a video about that.
Yeah, okay. Well, I watched some of his scavenging videos, and I remember, I guess the only part that I seem to recollect is early on when he was kind of complaining that they barely did anything for him, and he just made more scavenging stations. Maybe I didn't see the one where he
up-to-date one. Because I know he did one as Man Faces, then he made an up-to-date one as Trevor. In the warehouse, he showed that if they had luxuries, like a place to sit down and eat, they didn't care if the beds were outside, if they didn't have a proper roof, as long as they had a bed to sleep in. That's why he placed the beds like right next to the station, so they can get up,
get right to work. Yep.
And go right to work. And as long as they had a place like is more important than any of the other stations.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, if they have a place to go hang out after work, their happiness would skyrocket. And it also goes off your defense. If your defense is pretty high, like around the hundreds, like 99 to 100, the settlers will work their butts off for you. Videos, he has like rocket turrets everywhere.
That makes sense. My settlements usually have close to 200, 300 defense, and about 40 water.
Yeah, the more 40, honey, you put that. We need to bring that water up a little bit.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Water levels up. How many settlers do you have?
He drowns
Close to 40 in each settlement.
Hey, Kat, do you know which one of these is?
I use the one that you're currently hovering over. The
Despi?
one with the guy with the board, and the guys working either side.
Gotcha. Oh, also by Desby, okay.
But there's two. There's rugs and there's I think there's items as well.
Yeah. Oh yes, yes, Phoenix. Those cage videos were for me to watch him create.
You want the rugs also?
Okay, so this is not the right one, right?
No, that's the like the workstations and stuff.
86 animation rugs, nice. Oh hell yeah! This is what I want.
And your rugs are all invisible.
Nice. Good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll just do one mod at a time. But I'm curious about that other one, if I can go detach those pumps, because that would really make me feel better about this. That I gotta do right by Red Rocket. As stupid as that sounds.
Make it as authentic as possible.
Yep. And I mean, well, I saw one Red Rocket sign online that said something about, and basically did their basic advertisement. It wasn't a video; it was just a still. But at the bottom it said full service, self-service, or automated service. So even if I don't get the pumps, I could say that service attendant helps you, but I also recall reading that as they shifted over to coolant, service attendants were pretty much phased out. I mean, they'd work on your car or whatever, but they're not going to pump your gas anymore.
The coolant arm in your Red Rocket.
Oh, I do. But that one's automated. Yeah. So, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, that one is automated. So the normal gasoline could be full service or self-service. Yeah, that makes sense.
BRB, guys.
Okay, hon.
We'll leave a light on.
Yep.
I didn't realize it's after 2. I'm going to take another quick break here in a second.
Okay, hon.
Hit a cigarette.
Hey, Kat.
Yeah?
What's your favorite kind of tea?
Honesty.
My favorite kind of tea.
So sweet, Otto.
Isn't it? I'm just trying to be, sincere.
Maud, are you still in your mod stuff, or did you move away?
I moved away, but I will be going back.
I was just looking at that Wordy video, and he was saying that you need the Build Anywhere Workshop mod and scrap that settlement, I think.
Okay.
Both by Timon.
And those are both prerequisites to the mod that he's using, or?
Those, I think it's those two working in conjunction. That's what I'm trying to do is figure this out for you.
Much appreciated. So what 2 did you just name? I'm going to type it in Discord just so I don't forget it.
Scrap the Commonwealth. I'm sorry, actually.
Is it scrap the Commonwealth or is it scrap that settlement?
He mentioned both, actually. Commonwealth by Timon and settlement by... what was that other name he just said?
Andrew.
Belric?
I thought it was done. He seems to do all the other.
I don't know. It's just the name he said.
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna take 5 real quick.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. We get to watch some sweet, sweet commercials.
Yeah, Elric spelled with a 3.
Traffic is terrible and getting worse every day. Go Metro. Avoid pollution, congestion. It's the smart way. Remember, on Sundays, everyone rides free. And now, meet the Metro Protectron.
Tickets, please.
Metro's newest answer to your commuting calamity.
Tickets, please.
He's programmed for speed, efficiency, and friendliness.
Good morning. It's a great day.
See why the Metro Protectron makes your commute faster and safer.
Tickets, please. Good morning. It's a great day.
This is the tale of 2 identical diapers.
Thank you,
Both
Snuggs.
entering the world in the same fashion. Cotton picked from the same plantation,
I was
woven in
wondering
the
where
same
that was coming
factory,
from.
and ultimately
I just
sold
went to,
for 2 equally
Discord to try
adorable
to
babes.
figure it out.
But that's where the similarities end. One of these diapers was cleaned using Abraxo, a fine,
I have mine
granulated
on
scouring powder that is hard-working, yet gentle on your load. The others
Sorry,
were
I
cleaned
forgot to
using a
mute.
competitor's brand. The differences
That's all
are
right.
night
Right,
and
It
day.
happens.
Those diapers cleaned using a competitor's product are left ragged, harsh, undesirable, while those washed in Abraxo are smooth, perfect for a baby's bottom. And wouldn't you know it, within the week both babes are wearing diapers washed in Abraxo. Just remember, Mr. Handy's prefer Abraxo for all of your cleaning needs.
And now, moving into position is the big new U.S. Army atomic cannon. And here is Ideal's exact duplicate of the Army's gigantic atomic cannon, almost 4 feet long, with detachable trucks like this at each end of the carriage. There are 6 shells capped with soft tips that slip easily into the barrel. And the Ideal cannon itself, the barrel adjusts for different firing ranges, and it's mounted on an elevation platform. Wait a minute, they're ready for another firing. The cannon's loaded. Aim. Fire. Ideal's atomic cannon. Ask Mom to get your Ideal atomic cannon at your favorite toy department.
It's a wonderful toy. It's Ideal.
It's the craziest, clumsiest cardio board today. The bongo board craze is sweeping the nation. You can see how it's supposed to work. The real fun is trying to get it to work once you do. Bingo, bimbos, it's bongo. You'll be shedding pounds. You want to work on your figure? This is the best buy on the market, and you don't have to know figures to figure that out. Girls are falling head over heels for the bongo board craze. Clumsy ass frauds. Find bongo at your local retailer or wherever superfluous shit is sold. Stimpack sold separately.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh my god, that was I could never. Oh, every time I see it, it's so funny.
The bongo board.
Welcome back.
Esther, Ark's asking, where's the Nuka-Cola ad?
Wait, what's that?
Ark's
That was the
asking,
first
where's the Nuka-Cola ad?
Yeah. I've got a Nuka-Cola ad, but that was the last commercial break. So yeah, I'm trying to knock out as many products as I can. By the way, welcome aboard, Brutta of Ark. Did I pronounce that right? I hope I did. Build anywhere.
Yeah, you missed the Nuka-Cola one.
Yeah, it's there though. We have that. Yeah, like I said, trying to knock out as many as I can. And in fact, that's the whole point of this particular build, which is a pre-war Red Rocket, so we can advertise Red Rocket fuel appropriately. Otherwise, this is a pretty lore-busting settlement. Okay, so build anywhere by Tinman and scrap that settlement by Belric is what I'm looking for then? And even so, I don't know. I mean, the jury's still out on whether or not that would get me the automated service attendant stuff. That's the technical name, by the by. It's always supposed to be said in a Ugandan accent. I'm gonna have to brush up on that.
It's a VR chat meme where they had the avatar skin of a really kind of shitty looking knuckle, and then they wander around saying shit from a Ugandan movie like that. Do you know the way?
Yeah,
in a really crap Ugandan accent.
Cider was actually telling me about that. I still haven't seen it, but I have heard of it. So I'm trying to recall, were these under... Yes, they were. Never mind, problem solved. Okay, so what do we got here? Bartender. Berry gathering, which is always... That's just as a pastime. Here in Ohio, anyways. I can't speak for anywhere else, but who doesn't love them some berry gathering? Butcher. Clipboard with pen, of course. Coffee drinking. Confessor speech? Huh. Counter.
Yeah, you can assign settlers to them or just leave them floating.
In which case, settlers will just randomly go to them? Is that...
Yeah, if you leave them floating, settlers will just randomly use them.
Thanks, Gregzilla. I mean, I'm not sure I follow, but I will comply. Counter merchant, doctor use syringe. Yeah, that's kind of cool for the things like coffee drinking and stuff like that. Makes me somewhat inclined to direct more settlers this way. Like have some dedicated, maybe bring in another half dozen settlers, and a prettier girl for the front counter. Dumb bitch won't clean her face off. She's got just a horrible looking face, and I'm sorry, when Red Rocket Corporate gets here to film their commercial, it's just not going to fly.
I thought, oh shit, can we swap her for the camera girl?
Yep, exactly. Honey, do you know how to work a camera? Feeding
you just
fish.
push the button, right?
One in the Commonwealth has a clean face.
I've seen a couple. I don't know. I have to find them. Of course, watch. Then they'll have like buzzed hair, but I can go get a wig. I mean, this is a production. Clumsy ass bitches. Or broads. Welcome back, Javid.
Welcome back, JP.
Hey, welcome back, Con.
Mr. Death.
Fence Wild Cheer. I don't even know.
That's got to be for like at a cage.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. Fish weight scale 2. Fog condensers, that's got to be like repairing the fog condensers. Force door. Ground sit sad.
This build is for a commercial that Otto's doing, which is why he's not at Vault 88 and doing anything over there.
I mean, I can show you my Vault 88. It's
I need to pause it. I need to pause it also because I want to see more Vault 88s.
I know. I've been.
Hey, get off your butt and start recording, dude.
It's like I've been using my
Because
free
I'm a
time
fine
to
one.
stream or something.
You know, he's also said there's some voice actors haven't turned their stuff in, so maybe some people need some nudges. And, you know, maybe some other people need scripts.
I like how you turned that around. You just pivoted directly back to me.
Little column A, little column B, bud.
I would love a script.
I will get more scripts out there, but I'm going to disappoint everybody right now when I say the scripts are going to be for commercials.
Oh, speaking of that commercial script, have you spoken to Smugs about it yet?
I haven't. So,
no, I believe that Denise is in the chat as well. She's just not talking that much. Yeah, Otto was talking about I suppose it was more like a PSA than it is an advert from what you said to me. And that, and I was just like, oh, it'd be really cool to, because it's 2 female characters. I was like, it'd be really cool to get like 2 different voices in it. It's like, I'm happy to be the loser. You should get Smugs to be the actual successful girl.
No.
Yeah. The point of the PSA is like, you know, there's 2 teenage girls, and I think the PSA is directed to parents, and it's like, I forget what the actual name is. I think it's called like, address your child's deviant behavior, and for lack of a name, we'll just say it's like Sally and Nancy, and Sally does everything right. You know what I mean? She gets up early and has breakfast with her family so they can talk before she goes to school, and she gives herself that extra time. Meanwhile, Nancy is late for everything, and it just carries on that way, you know. And it runs about 3 to 4 minutes. But actually, it has a narrator. But Kat brought up the idea that you could actually hear these girls talk, which I almost like better than the narrator. Like, to have, like, Sally say, I always get up extra early so I can talk to my parents and, you know, this and that. And it would, because it's one of our commercials, it wouldn't totally be squeaky clean. I think, you know, at some point Nancy would be like, I never get to do that. I always miss out on that, and so I'm always running late. And then it would go back to Sally, and I'd want Sally to be like, yeah, fuck that business. I actually go about this. You know what I mean? Like, and then Sally does something right, and it goes back to Nancy, and you see Nancy doing it wrong, and I would just want Nancy to go, fuck. You know, because you just know she's not going to do it the way Sally did.
You know what? We're going to have to put out a PSA about your PSA, about how living up to other people's expectations is not necessary.
That's true. Otto stops a series mid-series and starts doing other shit. Meanwhile, Oxhorn releases 2 videos a day. On the other side of the spectrum, Otto's talks about putting out a Minecraft series that you're never going to see. Meanwhile, no. Hey, Otto finished an XCOM game. I did do that. Yeah.
I cried when so many people died.
Oh my god, it's like, yeah, you just like go through the list of like everyone that died in that series. It's like, oh my god.
When Manny died, I was like crying. He was just like, I'm right here. I was just like, shut up. You're supposed to be dead.
Get away from me. Who are you? That's...
I never got the chance to die for my country. I mean, planet.
Well, that means you survived. You didn't have to face the horrors of war with the alien oppressors.
I believe I survived as well, didn't I?
Yep.
So
I did not.
You guys had the badass team.
Yeah, who? Cat's team? They got, I mean, they kind of, their last mission was kind of piss poor, but everything else they did was good.
It was so emotional when I saw Noisy die. Oh.
Yeah, early on the deaths, I've never been so invested in characters like that.
It was when fucking Charlie just got wiped.
Oh my god, that one was just unexpected.
Yeah. Yeah, that one in particular kind of fucked with me. Wow, so, jeez.
What got me was every time someone died, you just heard it in Otto's voice. He was like, "Oh, but that was my friend."
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, the worst one was when Otto died himself, and he was just like, "But."
You could almost hear him saying, "Do I push the button? I could save scum this.
Yep.
I could fix this."
It crossed my mind every time. Every single time someone died, I hesitated. If I was quiet, it was me thinking like, come on, you really should be save scumming this.
I had Bear die in one of my playthroughs, but he managed to kill the Berserker Queen with his final hit. Like, she killed him, and he killed her.
Remember that.
See, that's kind of epic.
Yeah, it's like she ran up to him, and he got the first strike in, which set her on fire. And she died the next round.
Too bad.
I always wish that you had aired yours.
Well, I'm thinking of doing some 2000, I wish, 200 subscriber special.
Oh yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Do they have sweeping?
I'm surprised we haven't had Denise actually come into the Discord yet.
I know. I don't know what I have to do.
You might need to get her a bigger apartment.
Have her show you the expert ways to decorate.
I've started. Yes.
That would be good. I mean, do you know what she would have done with these shells? She would not have given up on the cigarette packs. I gave up.
So I just imagine her, if she was decorating the beer cooler, all of those bottles would be stacked.
Oh my god, yeah, they'd all be upright.
All upright.
Yep.
I gotta admit,
better is if she's not in the stream.
I would have put a crate that had the bottles in it. That's like a mod item. I would have put that thing straight in there and been done. I wouldn't have put a bunch of individual bottles. I don't think.
Yeah, that probably would have looked better. Well, son of a bitch.
Does that mean you've got that object too?
No, I don't think I do. I don't think I have that in a mod. What is that? Something clutter or
Creative clutter.
Creative clutter.
We have another one too on PS4. I'm trying to remember what it's called. And it gives us a bunch of basically pre-decorated tables and furniture, and there's boxes and crates. That doesn't sound right. I think it's more like letters. Like if you were saying the CVA mod, it was like that WLD or something like that.
I'm sorry, this is a really stupid question, but what is primping again?
Sorry, say that again. What?
What is primping? Primping. I know what pimping is, but what is primping?
A girl standing at a mirror, gussying herself up.
Ooh, yeah.
Looking pretty.
Right in front of the sink.
Looks like Snugs just dropped.
Did she?
Looks like it.
She's gone. Snugs, no!
Is this something we said?
I'm here, guys.
Yay, there's a Denise.
We've got Denise. We're
The
down
one
to
thing I
one
don't
snug.
understand about these drugs are, how do you know which way they're facing?
You don't.
You put somebody on them and then try.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the only way.
Right. And then you have to get them off the mat and then turn it the right way again.
Yeah, you look at something that has an obvious back and an obvious front, and then you angle it the way you want it to go, and then you roll across what you want to put down, and it will be the same angle.
Can oh dear. Can your companions go on those mats, or are they only for peddlers?
It should be anyone.
Because I saw a little tip somewhere to assign your companion to a chair if you don't know which way it's facing, like with the benches and the stools.
Yeah.
And it might work for rugs too.
Oh.
Yeah, or
I mean, if you have one.
or you can go to something that has an obvious back and an obvious front, and then just angle that the way you want. That will tell you which way is the front and which way is the back. It doesn't change.
Unless we're talking
Oh, I see
that
what
we
you're
don't
saying.
have a front and a back.
So you're saying go ahead and assign someone. Officer Billy, where are you?
I'm gonna have to get this mod. It looks fun.
Hey, welcome back, Snugs.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yep, we can hear you. Lost you there.
Yeah.
Cass, I hate them.
It was scary.
Hi, Phoenix.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. My internet router decided it wanted to poop on itself.
Oh. Wall scanner. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Weed? What's that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. That's no idea.
Neil hammer, Neil axe, kick safe, hoe marker.
Or wait, why would that guy be sweeping?
Stand
What?
over there, you hoe. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I shouldn't have a customer actually start mopping the place, should I? That's just kind of weird. Okay,
Do you
dude.
have just for all that?
Hell yeah, that looks good. Well, I guess there's a little distance between him and the car.
You getting to work. Look at him.
But yeah, that works for me. Nice. I don't know about this guy doing this. In fact, dude, you can go ahead and sweep the front room for me if you don't mind. This is kind of fun. I'm totally the boss now.
So, another tip too, like if they don't go there immediately, go sleep for like an hour, and then they should be at their mat.
Oh yeah, okay.
That usually works for me.
This guy can stop being a provisioner. And I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, where'd I put the other guy reading the newspaper? Oh, outside the garage, right? Yep, as if that's his car. Okay. Police hey, officer. The fuck are you doing, man? Isn't this a truck you were looking for? Alright, now I'm gonna no, yeah, assign the other woman to the to do the primping. Yeah, she's on food. That's not important. Forget food. We need you to do your hair.
You don't need to eat, you need to look pretty.
Yep. That's straight from Red Rocket Corporate. Get in there. And now I'm gonna nap and see if everybody's doing what they're meant to be doing. Police officer, are you writing a ticket? A big ticket? Yes, you are. Yeah, he has no plates. It's weird. This is great.
Looks good.
Now, there is supposed to be a guy here. And he's not, but I'll just reassign him.
It might be that he's colliding as well. And if they can't get to where they're meant to go, they won't go there.
Ah, gotcha. Well, she was on it for a little bit.
My back hurts.
The primping, that is. Now she's moving elsewhere. But for the most part, it seems like the majority of them are staying where they're meant to be. Okay, she's back. She's facing the wrong way. She's staring at the condom machine. She is ready.
Did she look at? It's funny because she looked at him and then she looked back at it like, well.
Like, should I get the extra strength Trojan or the thing you feel everything?
I wonder, is her face dirty? Yes, yes, of course it is. But without the Pip-Boy light,
Matt might actually be turned the wrong way.
I think it is. Yeah, I'm going to turn her mat around. Actually, I might get rid of her mat and just make it, there was one that said sink. So I wonder if that's washing hands or whatever. That might be better, because her primping looked kind of weird. Like she was like dusting off her dress, but her leg clipped through the dress. Now she's doing the whole Blair Witch thing.
In the bathroom.
What is she doing?
That is a good question.
She doesn't understand doors.
Okay, she's dusting off her shoe on my side. Of course, I could be behind.
Yeah, I think you're behind them.
Now she's scratching her ear. She's scratching her elbow.
Yeah, on my screen, she's looking at a wall.
She's walking into the wall on mine.
Yeah, it looks like she's trying to pop a zit on her face.
Yay, she figured out how to get around the
She
wall.
left. That's half the battle.
Yep.
She worked out how to door.
Oh, coffee drinking. That's a good deal.
That is.
I'll go ahead and put that by the coffee. That's a genius idea, Otto. Thanks. Okay, counter merchant. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring in more settlers. I'm not going to take them out of Vault 88, of course, but although it might not matter if I'm going to scrap this place.
No.
Sorry, I don't...
What does the berry gatherer do? Is that just like the animation for someone that picks tarberry?
I think so.
Okay.
Never mind. I figured it was somebody like digging in their ass or something like that.
That would be picking your chewy.
That's one way to put it, yeah.
Those are dingleberries.
Exactly. Okay, that should be close enough to the counter. Yeah, we're going to need more people, which means more pre-war outfits. Not sure why. The newspaper, the guy that's supposed to be leaning. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Wait, did I have it assigned? Yeah, I did. But Cat, you said that if he's clipping into the wall, then it's not going to happen. So let me see. Go ahead and move that. I'll just try it out in the open, see what it looks like. Do you have a man bun? I don't know about that. Alright, time to go get more settlers.
So where are you going to go and steal them from?
I think I've got, there's always Nate's people up in Sanctuary, but no, I don't.
That was going to be my suggestion as well. I mean, are you going back to do more filming there?
No, but I will be using... Well, no. At least not with this character, because yeah, it's...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, if you're using the cheat terminal, you can just spawn them in right there next to you. The settlers.
Have you ever actually got the cheat terminal settlers to work?
Yeah, they spawn in all the time. I mean, you can just keep spawning them in. You
Think
can
about how
spawn
they
in.
work for you. Like, doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never had
They
them work.
Yeah, like neither have I. They've never fucking worked.
You just wander around.
No, USO has them in them, and those ones don't work for shit.
No,
Yeah,
you're
but-
right. Okay.
I spawn in work just fine.
JPEG, I want you to take a good look at this. You see? It was all just for play.
Just so you know,
Even the little boy's still alive. Everyone's
We
alive.
killed those people. I'm so...
Oh, no.
I'm tore up over here.
This little boy is a professional actor. He was just playing dead. Everyone's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt what Denise was saying. Go ahead and spawn in settlers. If for no other reason than to, oh, this guy. If for no other reason than to, test it out, you know, just see if they work.
I put the cheat terminal like in the middle of the load order, kind of.
Oh.
And I keep it around there, and it seems to work pretty good. I like how it lets you change the weather, you know, just immediately.
Good call. Change weather. Is that going to be under cheats, probably? Or game alterations?
Game alterations, and then I think it says world.
World manipulation.
Right, uh-huh.
Nice. Weather. There it is. Clear. That is really quite convenient. Wow. I like. Okay, that guy is still not going to his mat. Maybe I need to...
I think I'm really behind. I show you still at Sanctuary.
Yeah,
Oh.
you'll be.
Yeah,
I guess I
yeah.
need to refresh it.
Yeah, you probably need to hit that live button a little bit.
Okay.
You can like strafe it forward a bit.
That's what I usually do. You can just hit the live button. I've never done that.
Refresh it. Okay, now you're back at Red Rocket and looking at the green car.
Yep, you're pretty current then.
Okay. Wow, that was weird.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
sometimes it works out a little bit.
what's that?
Sometimes it lags out a little bit.
I'm gonna need cloth. So that's gonna be under crafting.
Yep. And then it should give you like 500 of items.
Holy mother. Oh, now I'm carrying too much and can't... Oh, because I'm carrying cloth, not a shipment for it. E. Okay, that's fine. I'll just put it in the workbench.
Boys and girls, I'm afraid I have to get going.
Oh,
It's almost
Have a
1
good
a.m.
night.
Gotta be up, get the kids ready for school.
I got 2:50 over here too. I need to get to bed.
Yeah, I'm in the same time zone as Snugs.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's
And me.
Alright, talk to you soon, hun. Have a good night.
Take
Good night
care.
or good day, everybody.
Good night. Let's see. Put that stuff in there. And in fact, I probably won't be on for much longer. Because, yeah, it is going on 3.
Okay, USO apparently has them in the pre-war building section. The clause that you were on about.
Alright, stop what I'm doing. Oh no, I have to unload that. USO has it?
Apparently so.
Okay, I gotta drop this cloth, because, yeah, now I'm getting right on that, because that's much more pressing to me.
And apparently it's in the pre-war buildings section.
Okay. Alright, I'll open that up directly. And you said that's USO.
Yeah, that's what I've got back from Wordless's server.
Okay. So it's in the pre-war. Yeah, pre-war buildings.
It'd be near the end.
Well, that's the whole building. And then this one, the one after that is the building minus the claws. The third one is, it's the, what do you call it? It's the coolant.
That's my house.
Coolant pump. The one that I'm using over there for the truck. Yeah, that's it. You know what? Let me see if I need to update that. Maybe it's a recent addition.
I don't know. All I can do is pass on the information that I've been given.
Oh yeah, and I'm grateful. Very grateful for that. Because God, if I can get those in,
it'd be great if you could.
Yeah, it would just complete the thing. USO base game, yes, it needs an update. Let's do it.
Might as well upgrade the other ones too.
I'm afraid to.
You already have it installed, right?
Yeah, I do. Settlement
So it's just
objects expansion pack? Yeah, might as well. Hold on, wait. So what's it saying about uninstall and reinstall? See, that's the thing. I don't want to do.
Yeah, all you got to do is hit the button that says update.
Okay.
Yeah, and then leave it alone. You know, go and fix your load order. But other than that,
yeah, because the updates will add new things into the menus.
Updates always send things to the bottom of the load order as well.
Right. So you have
Hell,
to reposition it.
I don't know where they're at now or where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, that update for SOE I think adds in disco lights.
That's cool.
They're in different colors and they come in like different vibrancies, you know.
Yeah, SOE jumped to the bottom. Shouldn't it be closer to the top?
Yep.
Okay. So reorder. Get up top. All the way up, you think, or?
No, I wouldn't say at the very, very top. I would say the below USO, definitely.
Okay. Maybe put it just one below USO. Because USO's not at the top either. It's on the
Right.
4th or 5th. Okay, yeah, I'll just...
Here you go. Here's what your load order is meant to be.
Oh, welcome back, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin, welcome back.
Oh, welcome back, Kevin.
Welcome back, hon.
Welcome back.
There you go. The link I just posted up has sort of a guide on how to sort out your load order.
Okay. I wonder if I should read it now, or...
Yeah, because if you don't have the right load, crashes. I've had
Yeah.
a terrible time with my load. I cut my mods, was running like 9. Now I run about 50. So
I don't have new quests, landmasses, or factions. I don't have unofficial patches. So there we go. So yeah, it should be pretty damn high on the list then.
And plenty of snuggle too, Kevin.
are you running the unofficial Fallout 4 patch? You probably should be running it. That's the thing Kat told me to start running. It helped.
Yeah, how the hell are you not running the official patch?
I don't know.
Get on that.
What does it do?
Fixes bugs. It fixes so much.
Wait, you haven't had that on, Otto?
He hasn't been running the unofficial patch.
Probably why your
patches,
game keeps crashing.
In your menu, it takes a million years.
Really? Okay.
And the unofficial Fallout 4 patch will go at the very top. And then I usually put the armor, weapon, and keyword ones right below it, and then USO, and then whatever other building mods like SOE or Cabin in the Woods or G2M.
Well, armor and weapon keywords is a master file, which should go at the very top. And then the unofficial patch underneath it.
Yeah, if it's a master file, I think it's supposed to just organize itself. You shouldn't have to even mess with it.
Yeah, it should also snap. Right, just snap to the top.
And then USO, he says to always put at the top. It should be like the third one down, usually.
Oh, okay. It kind of was.
Yeah.
Well, it was the fourth one down.
Yeah. Leave USO up there at the top.
We understand, Kevin.
Yeah, it's okay, baby. We know you're meant to be working and not watching streams.
Yeah, right there. Right above SOE.
Okay.
And then move the other two armor keyword ones up there with the other armor keywords. At least that's what I would do.
Personally, I have the master file for the armor keywords, and then like all your master files up together. I have the patch, the unofficial patch, and then I have the see, like it's snapping, so it's where it is as high as it can go.
I see.
Those two are already where they can. Okay, I gotcha. So you can't move those.
Can't move that one either, then? No. Nope.
But yeah, I would have like the armor and keywords, complementary files or whatever the fuck they're called, the add-on files just underneath the unofficial patch, which Otto has yet to download. Otto.
I know. Okay, I'm going back.
It's like he will bully you into it.
I'm feeling that. No, it's okay. It sounds like it's worth my while. So
It is.
It's just called unofficial patch.
The Fallout 4 unofficial.
Yeah, if you just type in the word unofficial, it'll pop right up.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, why does it always show me all this other shit that doesn't have unofficial? Unofficial Fallout 4 patch.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Good lord. There it is.
That's it.
Alright, you bullies, I'm going back to my load order. Let's see, so the patch is currently at the bottom, I would assume.
Yeah, it has to go at the very, very top.
It'll go just under, I think it's just under USO. Because USO is, I think USO is a master.
Well, yeah, I mean, if it, you know, the others move itself, you can do, but I always put mine right at the very, very top.
Yeah, but it will snap underneath USO anyway.
Yeah, well,
Mine's
mine,
snapped to
for
the
some
top.
reason, mine doesn't, but I don't know why.
Mine held on at the top.
His I don't know, I think it was his description that said put it at the very, very top. I can't remember. It's Cat that told me to put it at the very, very top. I don't remember.
Yep.
Yeah,
Make sure the
it says-
unofficial Fallout 4 patch is at the very top of the load order in the game's mod UI.
Is that what it
Yes.
says?
Yeah.
Very top. Okay.
Okay. So is it alright to have SOE under armor and weapon keywords command, or should I bring that up to just under USO?
Well, see, that armor and keyword one, you have like 4 different ones. I got the one that's like an all-in-one. Like if you have all the Cs.
Yeah.
So I just have one now. I don't have to have like 3 or 4 of them now.
Yeah,
Well,
you have like
ultimately,
the season pass version,
Yeah.
whereas also has like the base game and then all the additional.
Yeah. Ultimately, I do want to transition over to the all-encompassing one, but I do not want to do it mid, you know, if I'm doing a series, I don't want to do it in the middle of the series. Just for fear that something, you know what I mean? I wouldn't want everyone's outfits to go south on me.
I understand the paranoia. Trust me,
Yeah.
I understand.
Now, once I'm in between series, I should probably do it, because it will take up less space, from what I understand. But yeah, what about SOE? Bring it up?
No, the SOE should be fine. I'd put it underneath the keywords, so I'd have all the keywords together.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. Yeah, should I keep going through all of these, or you think that should suffice for now? Because everything else has worked up until this point. Well, including this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck around with the load order too much, just for the simple reason, you don't want things to start glitching out on you or mods clashing together or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll bump out of this and cross our fingers.
It's so much about console modding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but you guys have loot. It does it like mostly for you.
Yeah.
The loot part is easy. The hard part is putting the mod in the game.
Oh.
Now, while it gets set up, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. No commercial break. Just be right back.
It's going for a wee break.
Oh, just a wee break. Just a wee little break is all.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think it was Odd Little Turtle that did a video. The mods and load order every single thing. You need one at a time. See, I would like disable all my mods in one go, and that's part of the reason why it messed. And he was saying you need to do them all the time. Like, if you delete one, move up, back out, and have it record everything. I was like, man, that's gonna take a switch back and modded and unmodded play. Especially if you're running like 90 mod guy.
I looked at my mod list yesterday.
You're running 134 on the Xbox.
Ow, Sushi, don't kill your Xbox.
And I have, but they're not all yeah, they're not all active, but they are all downloaded.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those are like build mods and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. I really tried to go through each mod and see who has duplicate items that are already there.
Yeah, because sometimes that would clash.
Yeah, and you know, I don't need 3 same item. You know, sometimes we'll get rid of one item. I'll really try to keep quite a bit. It's taking an hour, and I still don't think I have it down pat, you know.
Watching you guys mod makes simple because we have, I think, a total of 62 installed, but like 61 of those actually active.
Yeah,
To install those things was a
Yeah, that's
modding though.
Okay, that can.
Thanks. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Is I have so many mods installed that yeah, it's just kind of intimidating looking at the list and thinking about rearranging it. But I understand how important that is in the same sense. Thank you, Kevin.
If they work like properly in the proper order, like even if we do have loot, sometimes loot would be like, oops, I fluked. I didn't actually order load that one properly. You got purple skin. Good luck.
You look like an avatar.
Yeah, it's not perfect either, but it's a lot more helpful than having to figure it all out by yourself. Yeah.
I see you guys have to manually do it, and it's a learning experience because, like I said, the loot takes care of it, but it's just the complication of how modders tell you how to install it, and then you're trying to do it the way they say and it's not working, and then you find someone who made a video on it and tells you how to do it proper way, and then you go like, well, why didn't they just say that in their
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things missing out of mod description areas that would really be helpful to be added in there.
Okay.
We made a mod for Skyrim. And we messed up and didn't like tell people how to add the ESP for the characters. And when they told us, we went back and we corrected it and we told people how to put it in. But most modders won't do that.
Yeah.
What the hell is Creation Club? Huh. Okay.
The creation stuff that you bought from the...
It's Eleonora's Creation Club mod.
Oh, okay. So it deals with that then. Gotcha.
Yeah, it doesn't have everything in there, just her thing.
Okay, what am I looking for? Pre-war structures. Come on, luck be a lady. Yeah.
Welcome back, Kevin.
Okay, welcome back.
What? Welcome back.
Welcome back, Kevin. No joy. Damn.
Must have been on. They were thinking it was the coolant pump that you were after, rather than the petrol and diesel pumps.
Yeah, I bet that's it. I mean, again, like I said at the onset of the video, and Kat, you already know this is true, that there's a lot of confusion as to, you know, how the assets at a Red Rocket would work and what's what. I'm gonna try or not USO, SOE. You know, maybe, just maybe.
You could make your own custom gas pumps, couldn't you? Or I don't even know if there's a...
It's a shame that the cleanup on the Red Rocket has taken them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you even awake? Well,
excuse me.
It's my turn to make tea, isn't it? So yeah, guys. On that note, I'm gonna go make some tea because Mort is sort of vaguely waking up.
Okay.
All right. So I will talk to you all in a minute.
Alrighty.
Back.
Well, hell.
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah, they don't have it. Damn.
The Institute had some funky looking things in there, but I don't think any of them were gas thingy.
Yeah, it just won't be the same.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing a gas pump.
Yeah, I wish there was just a way to go steal a murder, to find a modder that could make me a simple mod that would just steal that and allow me to place it, but I don't know. There's part of me that's like I'm so close. You know, I'm already putting settlers in position that it's just almost to the point where it's just like, just film the damn thing so I can just move on to the next commercial.
Yeah,
that
Yeah, if you critique it too much, you would never get it done.
yeah, exactly.
well, it's like one of those things too. When you look for it, you can't freaking find it, but then when you stop looking for it, then all of a sudden it appears.
which would really piss me off, because then, you know, because I'm sincerely thinking about, you know, just deleting this save, because I've got mods installed that are just purely dedicated to this one build, and the build itself is so lore breaking. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to have a pre-war Red Rocket out here.
Someone could have just got a broom and a scrub brush and actually cleaned up.
That's true.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I was building this, I kind of thought, like, I mean, the way nukes work and all that, like, if you ever decided to Google or look up a video on, like, well, you know, what if, like, say for me, I live just outside of Columbus, Ohio. Well, what would happen if a nuke hit downtown? Well, you know, essentially, like, I forget what it said, like, almost, a mile and a half of downtown would be gone. And then the blast radius would have detrimental effects so many miles outside of that. In the end, it almost seemed like I'm in an area where fallout would be an issue. Now, thinking about all that and how many nukes there are, or would be, in the lore of this game, which is a question mark, of course. Now, let's say you lived in West Virginia, and there's no nukes targeted toward anywhere near your city. So in the world of Fallout, aren't there places that actually are not affected? I mean, they would be affected over time because Deathclaws, super mutants, and the whole 9 yards would probably work their way into your area. But the buildings would probably all still be standing, and the tech would all still be in decent condition.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's kind of also one of the unexplainable things, like, how cockroaches would still survive a nuclear blast, or how that one little teddy bear survived. It's kind of an unexplainable, weird thing. And I think that's what's happened here in the game, is you find a lot of stuff you would never think survived, but somehow it did because it was buried under a rock, whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
And it just got lucky, so to
Those
speak.
uglies will think twice before messing with us again.
But
I just wonder if at any point Bethesda or whatever would entertain that notion of like actually having an area be a DLC, probably DLC rather than the core of a game, where there's actually a place that is seemingly, cosmetically wise, not really affected by the nukes. It's just the fact that all these outside forces, still exist.
Right.
Which one?
Pit.
Oh, yeah.
Fallout 3.
Well, the pit was in bad shape, wasn't it?
Everything around it was still pretty much structurally sound.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, that big old bridge that you had to cross to get there, that I think it was booby trapped, wasn't it? There was tons of cars on there, and you're thinking like, how did all this get here?
Yeah.
It's just hanging out of the window, and then you're just like, oh yeah, that happened.
But they were strategically placed, I guess, all booby trapped, but
that's what...
Yeah, the bridge was pretty well intact if it was holding all those cars on it.
Right. Welcome back, Kat.
Back, Sushi.
Hey, thank you guys.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Denise.
So now I have a bunch more assets to play with and figure out. I think I'll do that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream. I'll probably linger in Discord for another 20 or something.
Got work to do. Can't talk.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
with no further ado, to those of you that took the time to watch tonight, I am much obliged. I appreciate you taking the time. For those of you that will watch us in the future, thanks for checking the video out. A special thanks to those that have joined me in Discord tonight. And I'm gonna I'll start with the people that are no longer with us. Let's see. JPEG was here and is gone. Who am I missing?
TC was here. Shell was here.
I'm still here.
Yeah,
Gary
Shell's
was
still here. Gary,
Oh, okay.
yeah. We kicked off the thing with Gary, and a special thanks to Gary because I had my logo up for the longest time until he said, "Dude, all I'm seeing is your logo." So special thanks to Gary. I don't think TC wasn't here tonight. He was here last night.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But I think that brings us to the people that are still here. So, a special thanks to Maxwell Von Dugan. Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Special thanks to Phoenix Embrace. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Boy, I sound repetitive. I'm going to try something different this time. A special no, see, I'm already starting off the same. A big thank you to Snuggly Bears. Thanks for being here. I have nothing else.
No problem.
It's kind of funny. It's you're closing up real early.
Yeah.
Normally you go to about 5.
Well, I gotta break that habit. I think 3.5 hours is good. And of course, a special thanks to Sushi Cat. Thanks for tuning in and being here.
It's been a pleasure.
And again, a special thanks to everyone that takes the time to view this. Folks, as always, I'm Automatic for Automatic Games. I appreciate you watching. If you like this, and as always, if you are subscribed, I will talk to you soon, friends. Bye now.
Take care.
Bye.